we're back. It's been a touch longer than I meant it to be because something came up, but we're here nonetheless. Where did we leave our story last? Ah, right. Our main characters were plummeting from the sky. Well, not quite plummeting, but they certainly had to get control of the ship, which they managed to do. In the midst of Skaemon attempting to navigate to the city of Valkrae, where they were requested to go to deliver a message, they Whimsy encountered in the library aboard the ship a man named Idris. He was certainly a fascinating man, and spoke of books with Whimsy for a brief period, claiming that he goes wherever the libraries call him. As Skaemon managed to navigate towards the city of Valkrae, the island becoming visible in the distance, a plan was formed. They would literally jump ship. Whimsy shrinking down with the use of Slimy's crown and placing herself in Skaemon's pocket, while Skaemon leaps from the ship, causing it to crash in a farmer's field in the city of Valkrae, or in a town along the edge. As he safely glides down, is how the plan is. Ideally few casualties, etc., etc. Let's find out how that actually goes, shall we? Skaemon, Whimsy, is there anything either of you would like to try and do before you are at a point where you should be jumping ship, literally?
Is the area where oh wow, bad. The area we're sitting in, is it like covered, or is that just open?
It's just open.
It's just open. There's no roof.
No roof.
No roof. Okay. Um. Cool. That seems like a poor design. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. He's gonna kind of stay as tucked down as he can for the time being. Um, keeping an ear out on the radio, um, and kind of scanning the area as best as he can without giving his position away too much, just to check for other ships.
You look to see if you can find other ships. You see a couple off in the far distance, but none too close to you.
Do they look like they're approaching, or do they?
Not directly.
Directly. That's okay. In case he's gonna keep his eye on those, just in case they get too close. And it's still just gonna stay low and wait, because Whimsy gave him an invisibility potion last session, so he has that in his hand. But he is waiting until they are closer to drink it, but he is staying as hidden as he can so that they don't spot him before he drinks it. Other than that, he's not doing anything else. He's just kind of waiting.
Fair enough. And Whimsy, I assume you are continuing to do Whimsy things?
Yes.
Okay.
That's one way to say it.
Then Skaemon. Why the fuck did I just hear the Brooklyn Nine-Nine opening come from my sister's room, like, blasted full volume? And not even the full opening either, just like the beginning of it.
That's an interesting question for you to ask Gamon.
Skamon. As you look over the edge, waiting for your moment, you see, as the island comes beneath you, long stretches of farmland where crops are growing. Not many crops, but crops nonetheless. And those that are growing are winter plants, plants that are designed for the cold. A light snow is falling, and what and it is, there is no one that you can see beneath you.
Okay. Alright. Well, here goes nothing. He is going to kind of like tap his pocket, trying to get Whimsy's attention. Just like, Whimsy, you awake? Are you alive? Did you suffocate?
She's been squirming around the entire time. She'll
Okay,
kind
so
of...
she knows she's awake.
Mm-hmm. She'll climb up a little bit and, like, poke her head out. Yes, Skamon.
Just letting you, just giving you the heads up. We're about to jump ship. So, you probably will be fine, but just letting you know, in case for some reason you aren't fine. I guess, I don't know. I've never had someone in my pocket before while flying, so you'll probably be fine as long as I don't crash land badly. So,
I don't know. I mean, it's so, like, roomy in here. There's not really anything to, like, grab hold of.
well,
If
it's a
only
good
there
thing you're
were.
in a pocket, and therefore you don't need to grab hold of anything.
That would be, like, a lot safer, though.
Debatable. Either way, just giving you the heads up that we're about to go. So, be careful and keep your head in the pocket. Not that you'll have many issues with that.
She giggles and gives a wink and resumes her burrowing.
Fair enough.
Alright, he's gonna drink the potion and jump ship.
Okay.
This
As
can only go well.
do you disable the autopilot?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's part of it. He drinks the potion, he hits the button or buttons to shut it off, and he just, because you said there's no roof to this area, right?
Mm-hmm.
He kind of just, is there anything above that he could get caught on?
Um, there's nothing above that you can get caught on.
Okay, so he shuts it off and then just kind of lets himself. He uses his wings kind of like parachutes so that the air catches underneath him, so the ship falls faster than he does. And once it's kind of cleared, he goes up and then in the direction that the city seems to be in.
Okay.
He's not waiting for it to fall. He's not watching it fall. He is just going.
Um. Okay. Roll. What do I want you to roll? I want you to roll something, but I don't know what I want you to roll. I think I'm gonna say roll acrobatics.
Okay. Um, Acrobatics is not great. 12. Oh, I was really hoping that would be a different number with a 0 in it, but nope, it's a 12.
Fair enough. You unfurl your wings as you drop the ship off autopilot, and you rise before beginning to fly towards the city. As the ship begins to plummet from the sky, you barely manage to dodge out of the way of the kind of upper end of the ship kind of coming down to hit you almost. You manage to avoid it, but only barely. As you watch the ship fall, Whimsy now able to completely see through the pocket that you're in, you also see the ship fall from the sky as it plummets towards the ground, towards the farm below, with a loud crash and an explosion of flames erupts from the wreckage, but you are far too high up for it to be an issue for you. As you see the burning wreckage beneath you, you begin to fly towards Valkrae. It doesn't take too much longer for you to arrive at Valkrae. Flying towards the city from above, what do you do?
Just trying to stay alive. Avoid attention.
Staying alive.
Is Whimsy visible? Like, Skamon's invisible.
Whimsy is visible. She is not an object.
Oh my god!
It's a good thing she's tiny. Looks like a bug.
Oh my god! It's basically just her. A ship crashes below and she's like T-posing in the air, like as if... Oh my god, what a sight! She's having the time of her life. Like, this is fucking cool as hell. This is like the closest that she's ever been to flying.
Fair enough.
This is fine. We're how long does it take to get to the city?
Probably about 20 minutes from here.
Minutes? Okay. And does it look like, would Skaemon be able to just like fly in, or does it look like there's some sort of like gate
You could definitely just
that you're
fly
supposed
in.
to go to? Okay. Border patrol is what I was trying to think of. I was like, what's the word? Some sort of border patrol. Alright. In that case, Skaemon will attempt to slip in as unnoticed as possible, and land somewhere that isn't like finds a quiet area to land that, you know, he's not disturbing anything. It's not very obvious that someone just landed, and that no one is actively looking at, so he can drop the invisibility.
Fair enough. You find an alley and drop the invisibility.
Okay, Whimsy, get out of my pocket. This is weird.
She comes back up and pokes her head out. Do I have to? Skamo, this is like really convenient.
Really comfortable, actually. Oh wait, actually, maybe you should. Scamon's really quickly going to look up, and he's gonna look up to see if there's any like manhunt out for Whimsy because she vandalized the statue.
You don't find anything.
Okay. That's it. All right, you're fine. Get out. Get out of my pocket. I can feel you moving, and it's really weird, and I don't like it. You out now. Out now. Come on.
Fine. You'll have to help me, though. I can't get out on my own.
To like crawl onto his hand.
He kind of lifts you up towards his face, and he leans in a little bit, and like kind of drops his voice a bit. You are very lucky that I have too much of a moral compass to just throw you. It is so tempting. It is so tempting to just woo and chuck you.
Game on. You would never, though. If your moral compass is too much to, take out some random people, like, below the airship, then you could never hurt me.
Yeah, except you're more of a problem. Either way, don't... Here. He'll put you on the ground. Get up. Do not get up. That's not... You're standing. You're so small. Stop being small, please. It's really weird to look at. I also can't hear you without, like, leaning to the floor. And I don't want to do that, so...
Well, I can yell louder if that's helpful, Skamon.
She will completely turn around and then, whatever, like, alley thing we're in, is this big enough for her to summon Slimy real quick and grab the crown?
Yeah.
Or, well, do a little transfer real quick.
I'd say sure.
Okay.
Big is Slimy.
Slimy is a large creature without the crown.
Oh.
She'll go ahead and take the crown off first as she grows to her normal 5 feet. And then, will kind of wave her hand and Slimy appears in front of her. I was waiting for it, yes! She, probably has to, like, wade through the slime a little bit, but she'll transfer the Rizara back onto him until he shrinks back down to, cute squeezy size, and give him a quick kiss.
Okay. Sorry, Slimy. I know that you don't like me to just, like, lock you up like that, but it was like a really big thing, honestly. Like, I'm sure you can imagine. Okay. Well, what's the plan, Skamon? We're gonna get revenge on these motherfuckers, obviously, but you're apparently the one who has all the information.
I'm the one that was supposed to deliver information I don't understand somewhere. I don't think that counts as... Either way, I guess we go find where this governor would be. Probably a building of importance. I don't know. Do you what? Wow, okay.
Google Maps it. Like, don't even worry about it.
Yeah, probably could. It just also depends on if they're there or not. They could be elsewhere in the community or at home. I don't think. Yeah, no, they would be. Yeah, we can try. We can see. We may not be able to talk to them without actual purpose. But we should try and figure that out. We need to figure where they are though. So, um, other than that, we're in a new place, so keep your eyes out for anything interesting you might want to do, because we might as well have some fun without someone breathing down our necks.
Her eyes, like, nearly pop out of her skull. Scaemons! Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you sure you aren't Scotia in disguise? I don't know. Fun? You? Really?
I'm not that. No, I have been that boring, haven't I? I've been really boring. Okay.
Yeah, you've been like fucking terrible.
I mean,
Don't worry, don't worry. You
just
still have my
hard.
heart. You're charming despite, you know, not being charming sometimes. But oh my god, I told you you'd come around. Yeah. We are at a new place, so we might as well have some fun along the way. You know, other than ripping out the still beating heart of our enemies and all that, but
Yeah. So, keep your eyes out while we make our way to Skaemon is pulling up, trying to figure out what like the main government building is in this area.
Roll perception to see if you can spot anything interesting. Finding the main governmental building on Google Maps is really easy, though, so you don't need to roll anything for that.
Uh-huh. I figured. Once he finds it, he goes to there, this way, and he starts walking.
And perception to spot anything interesting.
Perception. What's my perception? Right, it's that. 27.
Okay. Whimsy?
Whimsy is actually kind of digging around a little bit first, and I'm gonna do this before I forget about it. She reaches in Slimy and is retrieving a few of the potions that she received. Okay, Skaemon, time to divvy these up. I've already decided the ones that I want, so you can have the leftovers.
Fair enough.
Alright. So, if any of these are not labeled properly, blame, you know, flat-ass dude and not me. And she'll start to kind of present them. Okay. So this one is like basically just like a lamer version of my Rosara, just makes you like smaller, but I don't think it's like as small as or anything. But you know, since you can't really do that, that could probably come in handy for you, maybe? I don't know. She's handing you a potion of diminution to Bina, just so you can mark this as I go through.
Yeah, no, I was gonna go through. I didn't know what they were actually called, so I just wrote shrink. Because that's basically what it does.
Okay, and then this one. Yeah, you need this more than me. Here. This one makes you, like, I don't know, like, harder to kill or something. Yeah. Already can't be killed, so you could probably use it. She'll hand you a potion of invulnerability.
Of what?
Invulnerability.
Oh. That's gonna be helpful.
And then lastly, she picks out 3 of them and slides them over. And these 3 are like basically useless, like totally not for my aesthetic whatsoever. They let you like be a dragon or something, I guess. Well, not literally, but you can like breathe fire, like woo or whatever, but like fire's gross and it'd probably give me heartburn or something. So here, you can have these.
How many did you say?
3 of them.
3 of them. Okay. Someone kind of takes them and kind of just like stops walking for a second as his brain slightly short circuits, and it's like, okay, that comes in a potion form. All right, I'm not complaining. Cool, thank you. Whimsy, before we get any further, actually, would you and Slimy mind on holding on to something for me?
I don't really hold on to things. Slimy, what do you think? Oh, that's a good point. Slimy actually said, Slimy is forgiving. Slimy is, understanding. Slimy, he's a good boy, okay? But all of that sentient pile of grease is like really starting to get to him. He says that before he holds anything of yours, he needs an apology.
Yeah, I figured. All right, Slimy, I apologize for calling you names. You're still a little weird to me, but I am getting used to you, and you are very nice to have around. I don't know what any of that means. Are you able to translate?
Whimsy looks so fucking happy. Like, oh my god, nice mon, we're finally getting. Oh my god, she's not being yelled at. Like, her goat tail's going like 90 miles an hour. Like, she's smiling. She's having the fucking time of her life. Like it takes her a moment of just like staring with a stupid grin on her face before she registers that you even said anything, and then just kind of blinks and snaps back.
Slimy does forgive you. He is also a very forgiving deity, same as me. So, what do you want us to hold on to?
Well, I appreciate that from both of you. And Scammon will, before getting overly in public, will pull out Zan's glaive that he somehow still has, and we'll just kind of hold it out. I keep forgetting that he has that, and yeah, it's very obvious, but it's always just been there. So he does grab it and will hold it out to Whimsy. I don't really want this to be visible, and I really don't want him to be able to take it off of me because he can cause problems and it's fucking annoying. So if this could be somewhere he can't get to, that might help a little bit.
Don't even worry about it, Skimon. I totally got you. I've been wondering how you've been, like, existing with that. Like, how do you, like, sit or, like, roll around or, like, frolic or whatever? Like, that has to get, like, totally in the way. I guess you're used to, long objects, but...
I mean, I've been able to hide it similar to how I hide the bow with the wings. Of course you had to say that. But I mean, the last few days I hid it in the room on the boat. I just made sure to grab it before coming to find you, before running into you in the library. So I haven't exactly had it on me in the last couple days, but it's been around. It's been here. It's we're retconning the fact that he has a fucking glaive on him. So dumb.
She'll take it and then just sloop it down into Slimy.
Oh yeah, that does remind me though. Do you want like there was like the sword thing or like the little punchy things? I don't know, the punchy things don't really seem like your style, but like do you want the sword?
I mean, I wouldn't complain on having an extra weapon. What what exactly does it do? It did do something.
Here. We'll do like a weapon exchange. She'll take the rapier out, and it was a +2 rapier, right? Okay. She just kind of like awkwardly handles it, very not used to handling weapons, and then like goes to like hand it to you with like the blade toward you, and then like kind of like realizes how awkward that is, and then like tries to turn it around. It is very she's struggling over here.
At some point, Skamon kind of just, once it's a bit lower, Skamon kind of just like grabs it and kind of her hand and be like, I got it. Thank you. And we'll take it from her grasp.
She blushes at the hand. It short circuits a little bit, but clears her throat.
Yeah, you're very, very welcome. I'm not quite an expert in weaponry yet, so I was planning on getting there someday though. But according to Old Guy, it's like, I don't know, just like a better sword or something? Like, I don't know, it's like magically enchanted or something. Like, it just does, you know? Like, it hurts more? Slices better? Something like that.
Alright. Didn't it have something to do with lightning? Or is that the other thing?
Hey, was it the
You're right, the
lightning?
rapier, yeah, the rapier does 2d6 lightning damage on top of its usual damage.
Okay. Then honestly, it makes sense. She's still a little flustered from Skimmel like being nice to her. Like it takes her a moment, but she kind of like snaps her fingers. Oh wait, yeah. He did say there was like more to it or something. I remember now because it's like so on the nose. It's like, hello, but like apparently you just gotta be all like, you know, like you have to say like an activation word. It's like, was it lightning? Okay. Like you literally just say lightning and then like it gets like electrical or something.
Wow, that's really unimaginative.
Like, I mean, at least like you could say like sparkles or like flash or something.
Literally anything other than just
Literally anything.
lightning.
Like absolutely anything.
Okay. That's... Sure, alright. Well, this will be good as an extra thing. Thank you. And, I mean, hey, if you are... When you do become a weapons master, if you'd like it back at that point, as long as it's not broken, I can probably give it back to you. If you would like it. Unless you find something better.
Oh, no. It's my treat to use game on, really. Plus, it's like, it's not legendary enough. I have to find my sword, like, you know, somewhere that's been, like, stuck into a stone for, like, 1,000,000 years, and I'm the first person that can pull it out. You know, that sort of thing is more my style.
Fair enough. I can see the appeal to that. Way too much, actually. I'm trying so hard not to be a nerd right now. But...
Oh, Skamon, do continue.
I... Just the I don't even think I can call them really legends. I think they are just, like, children's stories that people will tell, of, like, the swords and stones being all, like, powerful weapons, and as someone that, wields swords, it would be cool to see it, and if it was a thing, I hope it's a thing.
Gives you a very blank stare.
He is blushing. Which for him, his cheeks kind of go a little bit darker with a slight tinge of like color, but he is blushing.
I mean, if you want me to show you that, I can. Close your eyes.
Why? Wait, huh?
Just do it. Trust me.
Okay. He kind of lifts his hand up and like covers them while closing.
Whimsy with her Riz 20 is reaching into Slimy and is going to take out a hand mirror. And just have the mirror like resting in front of him.
Okay, open your eyes.
What? Like he looks at the mirror and is just like, huh?
She has the reflection side like toward you.
You said you wanted to see a hero, right?
Oh. I... He fully fucking short circuits now.
Whimsy is like photosynthesizing this. Like her smile is just growing like bigger and bigger by the second.
He opens his mouth at least 12 times. Nothing. He says nothing. Every single time he just like opens it and then closes it again as he kind of just tries to process how to respond. Before he kind of starts laughing. Not in a mocking way, it's like a genuine laughter thing. As he kind of just relaxes. Like you can see he visually relaxes a lot. As he does bend down and pick up the mirror as well. That is very sweet, Whimsy. Thank you. I wouldn't consider myself a hero, but I appreciate it. Here, and he hands the mirror back.
She will take it. Just the slightest, barely even noticeable brush of her finger against yours. She takes it back. And she's beaming.
Well, of course, Gamon. I'm perfect and thoughtful like that. You're adorable, you know that, right?
I can be if I want to be. All right, we should go. We should go now. We should start walking, actually. And with that, he starts heading more towards the thing, and Bear is now absolutely interested in everything else going on around them, as he's walking.
Whimsy skips along. Her deed for the day is absolutely complete.
Fair enough. You keep your eyes peeled for anything that might interest you. You do see a what looks to be some sort of fast food slash ice cream place that you pass on your way. But other than that, nothing in particular seems to jump out at either of you.
Okay.
As you arrive at the building, the large kind of city hall, you see you are allowed to enter. No one is outside to stop you. The door is unlocked. Entering inside, there is a elemental behind the desk that looks at you as you approach, or at least you think it does. It doesn't really have a face. As you hear through your translation matrices, "Welcome, how may I help you?"
What the fuck was the governor's name? Gale? Was it?
Governor Gale was the one who sent you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Hello. This is a bit strange, but we are slightly unconventional messengers from Governor Gale, and we are. What is the name of the governor we're trying to speak to?
Zarish, Governor Zarish.
Zarish. And we have a message that needs to be given directly to Governor Zarish.
There's a moment's pause before the elemental seems to reach at something on the desk and speaks. "Governor Zarish, we have messengers from Governor Gale. Are you available?" There's a moment's pause before you hear, "Send him in." "All right, just through that door there."
Thank you. And we'll walk to the door that I'm assuming are they gesturing to a door? Can we see them gesturing to a door? Okay. We'll walk towards the door. We'll kind of grab Whimsy's, wrist, just to make sure she's still kind of there, and we'll approach the door.
Okay. Now,
She is indeed there.
I am but one man who is not amazing at accents. It is important to note that the dialect of the plane of air and the plane of water is very different from that of the Feywild. Even just through the speaker, you could tell that Governor Zarish had a much more Fey accent than those that you've encountered on this plane.
Okay.
Okay.
With that being said, as you step through the door, immediately there is a pair of clicks as two rifles are leveled, one at each of you, as you hear a voice speak up and say, distinctly not the governor, and say, "Hold, we need to check you over."
All right. And with that, Skamon will we'll have a hand up, and we'll grab both of his swords and very unthreateningly kind of hold them out to these two to the person to take or to check them.
One of them will grab the two swords and set them carefully on a rack.
I will do the same with his quiver of arrows, but not his bow. His bow is visible, but he doesn't take it off because that is a slight process with the wings.
Mm-hmm. They'll take the quiver. There's a moment's contemplation as they look at the bow, then at your wings, back at the bow, but they end up not saying anything about it. Arms spread.
He does.
As they go to pat the two of you down, I assume Whimsy makes this a thing.
Yeah, no. As soon as we got in here and the rifles were there, there's just absolute aggravation in her face as she just rolls her eyes.
Have you guys never heard of metal detectors or something? Is this really how you greet guests?
Governor Zarish's life has been threatened on numerous occasions. We do not know what type of weapons they wield.
Oh, fuck, right. When he gives his weapons, he'd also give the rapier. Forgot he
Right.
has that now.
Okay, makes sense.
The people that have the weapons pointed to us are they hot men?
They are dressed in completely black armor. You cannot see any of their body. They have black visor, black rifle, black body armor.
All right, specifically at the spread your arms, she kind of just tilts her head, not moving.
Listen, I'm not spreading anything for you until I know if you're worthy of the honor or not.
If you will not consent to a physical search, you are not welcome to visit the governor.
Okay, well, like, let me see your face or something first.
No. It's a security issue.
You seriously can't just, like, magically tell if I'm holding something?
We need to do a physical search.
Well, I don't want you groping me.
Ma'am, I have no interest in you.
Scammon snickers. He tries to hide it, but considering his arms are currently outstretched and he can't cover his face, it is definitely noticeable.
Scamon, you are patted down. And while this kind of standoff between Whimsy and the other guard is going off, the guard next to you will finish patting you down and then say, "Clear."
My gosh, this is ridiculous!
I mean, you can wait outside if you would like. I just didn't know if you would want to be alone in case of issues, but if that's more comfortable for you, Whimsy, you can.
No, we've been, like, attacked, like, over and over again. We're both, like, tired as fuck. I don't
think they do
trust
it in
these
here.
people.
What was that, Vina?
Said, I don't think they'd realistically do it in here. And then he kind of cuts off as he, remembers who they're trying to not be attacked by and who's probably trying to assassinate the governor. Huh. Okay, yeah, no, maybe it is. Well, it's a choice that you have.
Ma'am, if you will not consent to a physical search, we are going to have to ask you to step back outside.
Oh my goodness, this is so ridiculous. Fine, I'll consent to your search as long as I have confirmation that the person doing it is a hot man. If you don't fit that description, bring me someone who does.
Ma'am, we need
What?
to search you. We are the only two on duty.
Well, you didn't answer the question. Is that a yes or no? Do you fit the bill?
Yes.
Oh my god, I don't even I'm gonna inside it for the fuck of it, I guess. Just like...
Sure.
Whimsy, prove it! Take off your pants!
Oh, Whimsy and your shit insight. That's a 9.
It is so funny. You want to know what I rolled?
Yeah.
I rolled a fucking nat 20.
Oh my god.
I mean, everyone loves a bit of mystery, right? And that armor certainly makes him look buff.
Oh my god, this is gonna. Oh man, this person's gonna take off like their shit after like searching us, and like she's gonna get she's gonna get fucking. She's gonna be another Enya situation. I can see it.
I don't think they will. I think they're supposed to stay in armor the entire time they're at work. This is like, I feel like this is their work uniform.
Yeah,
And I don't think we'll be following them home.
Alright.
Cause for problems.
Okay, yeah, she loves like a mysterious, you know, can't really completely see them man, you know, story or whatever. Like this is right up her alley. So after a bit of consideration, she just kind of nod.
Fine, then I submit to your search.
He will pat you down. As a note,
you have a knife on you, right?
Yeah, that's like the only thing that she's actually carrying on her that's not in slimy is she does have a dagger on her side, but that's like it.
Then they will remove the dagger.
Hey, we're getting these back, right?
Of course. You are just not welcome to bring weapons into the room with the governor. As a note, Skamon, your potions that you were given were looked over, and the fire breath potions were taken from you, but you were let to keep the rest.
That's understandable.
Whimsy, are your potions with slimy, or are they on you?
They are in slimy. Everything is in slimy except like literally just her clothes and the dagger.
Gotcha. Clear. Just through that door. And they'll gesture to another door at the end of the hall.
Thank you.
You can retrieve your weapons when you leave.
Yep. Alright. Come on. You go first, Wims. You go first.
She was huffing and still pouting over the search a little bit, even with the thought it might be a hot dude, but whenever you say go first, she perks up and gives you a very sly look.
Oh, of course, Skamon.
Why are you looking at me like that?
She walks in front of you and like she prances in front of you.
If she does ever like turn to look back to see what he's doing, he kind of just has like a slightly confused expression on his face and just says, "Okay, whatever," and just walks normally. He doesn't seem to be paying attention.
Sometimes Whimsy makes me wonder if we're posting this campaign on the wrong platform.
Oh. Damn.
All right. As you push open the door,
he does knock first. He kind of knocks on the door.
Okay. When you knock, you hear that distinctly Fey accented voice. Come on in.
Alright, here we go. I'm not even gonna try talking to you about manners, because I feel like you'd ignore me. And with that, he opens the door.
I feel like Whimsy, you could definitely pick out the regional accents of the Feywild. Specifically Springcourt is the accent that he has.
Okay.
As you enter inside, you see two more of those guards, both holding rifles, standing in the two back corners of the room. And sitting in a chair behind a desk. The desk has a nameplate that says Governor Zarish, Governor of Valkrae. You see a dark-skinned man with some tattoos on his hand and wrists, beautiful jewelry, golden jewelry hanging from his neck, markings on his face, and what looks like flowers growing from his ears. These beautiful, like, pink flowers. He's got dark green hair that's got kind of an underdye of that same pink color as the flowers growing from his ear. And you do see a what appears to be kind of fluffy tail that's growing out. That's growing from him as well. He's dressed in white garnets, like white robe-like garnets, and he has a pair of horns that look soft, but they don't move like it, and they are kind of pink and kind of this brownish, almost black color, and they look almost like butterfly wings and flowers mixed into one, if that makes any sense.
Ew. This guy's gonna kill us.
As the governor smiles and looks to you, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, a lot of shit's been happening that I feel like we shouldn't know about, but we do. And, I say we, she has no idea what's going on, I'm just dragging her along with me so that she doesn't die. Have a slight, very one-sentence message from, Governor Gale. I don't know what it means. Are they good to hear it? And we'll kind of gesture at the guards.
Anything I can hear, they can hear.
Okay. So to tell you that he is requesting a reunion of Nordia. Did I say that right?
Nordia.
I think I said that right.
Yes. Of course he is. And what? He's fallen into their hands as well. He wants to gather us all together and so he can replace us all. I'm not falling for it. You can tell your Unending Developer to shove it up their ass, alright?
Would love to do that, considering they just tried to kill us. I'm not entirely inclined to, go near them right now until I know what the fuck is going on.
Roll persuasion.
Alright, he kind of lost his cool a little bit, so this is gonna be fun. Let's see, persuasion.
You do have advantage because of slimy.
Yes.
Oh, slimy is it? Okay, cool. Good. Persuasion is awful. Yeah, okay. So the second roll was a 4, totaling to 5. The roll we actually are going with is going to be a 20.
Alright. Say I believe you. Say I believe him. That he's not one of them. What does a reunion of Nordia do other than put a target on our backs?
That's a great question. I don't know what any of the things I've told you mean with that. That is all he told me. Can he speak telepathically with people? Is that a thing that he can normally do?
Yes. Governor Gale is a telepath, as annoying as that is.
Okay.
Nordia...
Well, that is how he got the message to me, and I know nothing else about this.
The elemental plane of air was once divided into 3 kingdoms. Nordia was one of those kingdoms. It contained the northern territories, the city of Valkrae.
No.
The city of Valkrae was its capital, but it also included the city of Tranquility, Aeolin, and the towns of Stormgale, the Zephyr Enclave, and Myrmideth. A reunion of Nordia, the reassembly of what once was a kingdom, simply puts a target on our backs. I know tranquility is not under their control yet, but I know Aeolin is. A reunion of Nordia would mean that we need to recapture Aeolin.
Well, that's a process, probably.
Already my resources are spread thin, trying to prevent myself from getting replaced. I'm sure you noticed the excessive protocol.
No, we did. Yeah. It took me a
Yeah,
second.
definitely.
It took me a second to realize after one of them was like assassination attempts to put two and two together that yeah, maybe the people that just tried to murder us that we were trying to get away from to come talk to you were probably going to be the ones trying to kill you, considering that's what they've been doing literally everywhere. I also feel like I don't know exactly what's going on with this, but there was someone attempting to start, I think, some sort of revolution, in Daenma, by killing their replaced governor.
A revolution in
That also
Denmark.
happened. Yeah. One of the gladiators, specifically the one that won the night that what the fuck is, I just had it, governor. That's what it's called. Oh my gosh, I forgot the word governor. I can't have specifically the one that won on the night of the governor's, he says it with air quotes, death. Well, death. He also says in air quotes. I don't know if they're actually, they don't tend to stay dead by the sounds of it. I think this one is though. Either way, so if you've heard anything about that, that happened. And it's a result of the stupid motherfuckers.
Hold on. They don't stay dead?
They do and they don't. Apparently there's some that don't, but then there's others that do. Like, Ace stayed dead because, they no longer had use for him or something. But, like, then, fucking, what were we calling them when we didn't have their name? The handler, or whatever the fuck they were going by, said something about not being able to die and being able to, or like getting brought back. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. I'm here for one thing, and this is not that. I don't know, man. I just want to go home. And I can't do that right now, so we're here.
That is certainly useful information that they might not be able to die. I hadn't even considered that.
Some of them might not be able to die. Some of them are if they're not useful, or, you know, if they're so pathetic enough that it's not worth keeping them around.
I generally recommend, like, if you do kill them, to just, like, chop them up into little bitty pieces. That's worked for us so far. At least on one of them.
Because he came back.
Yeah, but I didn't chop him up into little bitty pieces the first time. He hasn't come back since then.
I guess the first time did involve the police immediately. The second time technically also involved the police immediately, but they kind of let you just do what you do. That's very true. I forgot about that. But technically that one's, I don't know, that one is a part of the same people, isn't it? Was he part of the same people, or was he part of something? Is there more people? More people have been mentioned. Is he part of the same? I don't know. All I know is he's a bitch. So we don't talk about him. We don't worry about him. We hope the fuck that he's dead.
Huh. Certainly a lot.
Yeah. So fun, isn't it?
And This... These... Whatever is happening, they've brought you a long way. I mean... Your accent's not from here, and... You... Autumn Court?
Something like that, yeah.
Adjacent.
I imagine distant travelers, then.
Yeah, sort of. See, I'm from the Shadowfell. I don't want to be here. They didn't bring me here. Something that did bring me here is a hunt. I am a hunter. I am hunting a person. It's not usually what I do, but it is currently, I guess. And apparently he's also involved in this all somehow, and I really don't want to fucking deal with it, but now I have to. Pretty much the reason why we know all the things we know is because once we came through the portal from the plane of water, they kind of hijacked us and essentially was like, hey, you guys are being hostages, except we'll play nice and, you know, show you around until we try or until our plan is set to kill the person in charge of the plane. Oh, do you know about that? They're trying to kill the person in charge of the plane.
They're trying to kill the Arbiter.
That's probably what we should have led with after that. They're trying to kill the Arbiter, yes. They already did in the plane of water. I don't know if you've heard that, but they're trying to kill this one. Because something about change needs to happen. It's like their whole thing is that change needs to happen and blah 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 blah. They're dumb. I hate it. Either way, that's happening. That's kind of why they're trying to replace all of the governors, is that when a meeting happens, I think, they kind of all just ambush and then dip off and leave everything in chaos.
We need to warn... We need to warn the Arbiter, then. If her life is in danger.
Yeah,
That really is, though. I mean, they didn't seem that serious about it, right, Skamon?
They seem pretty fucking serious about it. I don't know what you're talking about. At this point, he kind of turns to look at Whimsy, slightly confused.
She's giving you like a pseudo glare. I feel like you might be able to like put it together that she doesn't want them to know because she still wants to kill the Arbiter.
Yeah, no, he's fucking oblivious. You look at him, and he's genuinely confused, like he has forgotten who he's talking to right now. He's forgotten what Whimsy is like. There's no thoughts behind his eyes about it right now. He sees you glaring at him. He doesn't understand why. It's Whimsy. He doesn't really care. She'll get over it. In his head, he's like, I don't know what, she'll get over it, it's fine. Before he turns back to the governor.
Well...
So yeah, anyways, that's what we were talking about. I think that was it that we need to say. I don't think there was anything else of importance. Unless you have information on a guy, he's a tiefling, he's got, what the fuck, he's gonna describe Zan, because I don't have the picture up right now, so I forget what he looks like.
Governor Zarish kind of nods as you describe him, and then says, I think I have.
Really?
Yeah.
Where about?
He came by here the other day.
The other day? What did he do?
He asked me a few strange questions about the Library of Air. asking about the artifacts stored there.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I-
Of course he is.
I told him I didn't know much about it and that he'd have to ask around the capital. Or ask the archivist. So, he's probably headed towards the capital.
Great, cool, good to know. Thank you. Yeah, he's not great. He's stolen something from the Shadowfell, which is what started this. He took something, I don't actually know what yet, from the material plane. I found him in the celestial plane. I don't know what he took there, but then we ended up in the Feywild, and I think what he took from there, it was, I think, like a some sort of liquid. It was, I think, red.
Do you
And
need a reminder?
no, I pulled up
No.
my notes.
Okay.
He's I'm kind of going what I think it looked like, which is, what he thinks it looked like, but he does kind of remember the name vaguely. He is going to butcher it though. I will warn you. It was like in a tube that big, red, thallium, fuck you, fuck me, I guess.
Euphanium.
Red. That he took one of those from the shadow, or not from the shadow, from the from the Feywild, and then we cornered him on top of the castle because he took it from the castle laboratory, and then he made a portal to the top of the castle. So we went there.
Castle?
He fought us, and then he disappeared through another portal to the plane of water. Yeah. Where were we? We were in the Autumn Court. One of them. One of the castles there. I don't remember which one. I think it was. I don't remember.
Game on, honey.
I didn't learn the name of the city. I wasn't paying attention.
No, it's not.
Castle.
She is going to message this game on.
Okay, so I guess we're putting like our full faith and trust in these people because they know like our entire journey now.
Yeah, mostly because they still have the very easy ability to shoot me in the back of the head, and I really don't feel like that happening. So if I can just explain why I would like to go now, because I don't think there's any other reason for me to be here, and now I need to figure out a way to get to the fucking capital. But yeah, no. So I don't know if he's taken something from there. Did he ask about any artifact in particular? You said, did he? Was he talking about anything in particular?
No, he was asking about the contents of the library, asking if I knew what was in it. You said you came from the plane of water, that these people had done the same thing there. Did your hunt take anything from there?
That I don't know. We haven't seen him since. Like I said, the last time we saw him was on top of this castle when he made a portal. I don't know how he did that. He made a portal to the plane of water, which I don't think you're supposed to be able to do.
No, the elemental planes are supposed to be closed off.
Yeah. I'm not gonna think too hard on that because I don't want to. That's gonna give me issues. But no, he jumped through. Another guy jumped through. That's not relevant to this plot line. It's relevant to our plot line. And they went tumbling through. I was unconscious. She dragged me through.
So,
because it was probably closing. Yeah, we haven't seen him. We found the guy that tumbled through him and said that he had gotten dragged off, like, by ink or some sort of, like, weird black thing kind of dragging him off underwater. And that has so far been the last person that's not with these other fuckers to see him that we know of.
So, to get this straight, you
unlike me
have chased this tiefling man, from the Shadowfell where he stole something to the material plane where he stole something, back to the celestial plane where he might have stolen something, to the Feywild where he stole Ephanium, to the elemental plane of water where he may or may not have stolen something, to the elemental plane of air where he may or may not be planning to steal something from the Library of Air.
Pretty much. Okay, so I'm slightly correcting you. The thing he took from the Feywild started with an F.
Phallium.
Yeah. Did you not just say something else? I thought you just said something else.
I said Ephanium. I thought you were talking about Ephanium. Phallium
No.
is
That one. Yeah. That's what he took.
incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, so we've been told, I guess. I don't remember how it... No, we were told it by someone. Yeah. No, he's broken into a lot of places. And caused problems. He also started multiple fires in the Feywild. Which is... No, he started a fire. And he broke into a laboratory that had nothing in it.
Sounds like he knows how to
Totally
party.
had nothing in it. Yeah, no, this was specifically one of the... I think it had a bunch of students in it. It wasn't like a university one, but it was like nearby enough that it's where certain university students would go for like something or other. There was a lot of students in there, which was problematic.
So
That sucked.
So he's stealing artifacts and dangerous materials.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And he's working with these unending developers.
No idea. What I think so. From what we've been told about him, his involvement is that he's just kind of helping, and they're kind of more turning a blind eye and then letting him do what he do. And then part of the whole them technically not kidnapping, but like taking us hostage and trying to like keep us in one area so we didn't cause problems, thing was that if we did that and let them do what they do, they would tell me where to find him or where he's going and whatnot. And I mean, I've been keeping my eyes and ears out to try and find a different way to find him, but then I no longer need to because they tried to kill us, and now they're not right next to us anymore. So that's yeah, pretty much. I don't think he's working with them. I think they just have a common interest, so they're both biding their time before they can stab the other in the back. Because that seems to be how these motherfuckers work.
Right, okay. So, a reunion of Nordia is what you came here to request, and
now there's a lot of other information on the table, so...
And are you in any way offering any assistance beyond the information you have given?
Scammon looks to Whimsy.
I don't really see what we would gain from it, other than, saving your guys' hides, but to be quite blunt, you haven't really done anything for us, so I don't really see much of a reason to. We have our information and our next place to go, so unless you're offering a good reason why two battle-hardened individuals, such as ourselves, with insider information should help you, then,
We have a mutual enemy.
Yeah, but we can handle them. We don't really need to help like you guys to do that. We can do that on our own.
place your tiefling on the wanted persons list?
Someone who could be so easily grabbed by being on like a wanted persons list. Okay, listen, I know a thing or two about wanted persons list. It's actually not that great at finding and like capturing people, you know.
Look, it sounds like you know what you're doing. We need someone like that on our side.
Yeah, and if you want our help, then you'll offer us a little bit more something other than, oh, we need your help.
Especially because it brings more attention to us.
Yeah, like gold, relics, riches, you know, like I want some tangible shit out of this. Otherwise, I'm not gonna help you out of the good of my heart or, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think that exists, Whimsy.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
No, it really doesn't, does it?
He kind of looks at you, thinking, um, I can offer you some financial compensation, but we need to spend our resources protecting our people, and I've just a few, maybe 10, 20 minutes ago, received word that one of our most crucial farms was destroyed by some ship falling into it. I suspect it was the Unending Developer, whatever, people trying to sabotage us.
Wouldn't be surprised. They tend to do that a lot.
So our
Yeah.
supplies have been damaged. So I can't offer you as much money as I would have otherwise been able to, but I can offer you some.
Hey, honestly, we're doing pretty good on money. We don't really need that all that much, so.
Just that. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Then what would you ask for?
You're contradicting yourself.
Would I ask for? Skemon, what do you think would be actually worthy of our time?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm really just want to go home, and I can't do that right now because I can't fucking find Zan. So
Yeah, but like we kind of have a lead on like where he's probably gonna go, so we don't really need to help these people all that much. So,
we have a lead, but technically we don't have the authority to actually do the, potential murder or arresting shit in this.
yeah, well,
without
we
being-
we figured that out before pretty well, Skymon. So,
Have we?
yeah, I mean, we got out of the Feywild okay. It was a little rough. It was a little rough. We did it, okay? We did it. That's what
rough,
matters.
Little rough. Yeah, little.
Anyways, yeah, I'm not seeing any like legendary items around here, or like anything like very interesting that you're offering me. So, I'm gonna have to pass. All right, is that everything's going on? Are we good to go? I could really use a hotel room.
That's the thing I have to worry about now. Yeah, I think so. That's really all I needed to bring to you. Other than that, sorry, I guess. Good luck.
Yeah, you can't really expect to have help without being able to, like, really, like, offer something, like, super duper, like, great. You're on your own.
Um, you see he kind of deflates a bit as you turn and walk out.
Except this time when I remember that neither of us are really good people.
Yeah, I was about to say, sorry, Talon, like,
Scammon has one thing on his mind.
if they ain't laying out the magic items, my girl ain't botting, okay? Like, she gotta have some shit.
No, I completely understood that when I wrote this interaction. I was
Like,
not.
is
I
something
was
gonna
not
happen that we could
expecting.
have prevented? Probably.
I
Are we
was-
gonna care? No.
I was not expecting you guys to take the offer.
You see, that's what scares me, actually.
What
He's
that
planning
I
something.
that I planned for
He
you
has-
to turn that offer down?
Yeah. It's like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen now? It's fine. It's gonna happen to them, not to us, so it's fine.
Fair enough. You step out of his office. You are given your weapons back, and you leave. What do you do?
That's a great fucking question. What time is it? What time of day?
Like mid-afternoon, 4 p.m. ish.
Alright.
Alright. I don't know about you, Skamon, but, like, I'm pretty tired. I could hit the hay, but not before, you know. I gotta have something to eat. A lot of excitement. Probably lost a little bit of my last meal, you know. Whatever, I got a hole ripped through my stomach, but, you know, no worries. Did you see that place on the way? That little, like, fast food joint? I've been dying for some fast food that isn't, you know, as explosive or whatever. We could eat there.
Yeah, let's try to avoid causing similar incidents this time.
Well, as long as no one tries to rob the place, we should be good.
Knowing our luck. All right, it was this way, I think, right? Let's go.
We be going.
All right.
I can't even say that I feel bad for leaving. I don't. And that's really weird. Normally I would, and this time I don't.
You guys leave, making your way towards the Dairy Monarch.
I love it.
So creative.
Well-
Wow.
You know, a lot of things, a lot of the time, at this point, I've stopped trying to translate them into silly alternate names, but some things have been firmly established as canonically called something else, such as Dairy Monarch.
Uh-huh. Whose fault is that? Who made that canon?
It was my fault. I made that
Who
canon.
was their fault?
Uh-huh.
Mm.
And You make your way towards the Dairy Monarch. You see there are some people inside, some waiting for orders, some eating and chatting. You see there is a drive-through. Currently there is a vehicle that you can see, and you swear reaching out from the driver's seat to grab the food that is being offered from the window is a metallic arm. As the car drives off, you enter inside, I assume?
Yep.
Um, you enter inside and you see there is a small Kenku kind of stood on a stool behind the counter who looks up at you and in a voice that does not sound like it should come from it says, "Welcome to Dairy Monarch. How can I help you?"
Whimsy busts out laughing. Immediately.
Skaemon kind of shoves Whimsy behind him to block the view as he very much attempts to not be like, what the fuck? As he kind of just clears his throat and looks up at the menu and will order fucking chicken strips.
The Kenku will repeat your order back to you in a perfect mimicry of your own voice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then we'll tilt its head as if it were a question.
Skaemon nods his head, and then we'll also order some form of ice cream because let's fuck it.
The Kenku
and then
will
we'll look to
again repeat your order in your exact voice.
He just continues nodding, and then looks to Whimsy going, "All right, your turn."
My turn indeed, huh? Okay. So I I went to another Dairy Monarch before, and they had a special called the Skaemon is a Dum Dum. Do you have that?
You have really.
She wants to hear him say it.
The Kenku looks at you, and in a perfect mimicry of your voice, says, "Another Dairy Monarch. Skaemon is a Dum Dum. Have that?" Tilts its head.
She loses.
Skaemon does that light kind of slap in the side of the head, and then just goes, "Stop it. Do something real, or I'm just going to pay and leave you alone." Yeah? You remember how that happened last time, so let's just order now.
You're no fun. I should get the Skaemon is no fun special. Okay, fine. I will have a honey barbecue chicken strip basket with a large fry and a large drink. Let's make that a classic Pepsi, shall we? And then of course I need
as you say classic Pepsi, the Kenku will and then point at the drink fountain machine.
I will say Skaemon also just kind of points to the giant drink fountain machine in the corner. It's like, it's there. It's okay. Keep ordering.
Okay, yeah, they do have those sorts of things. Sorry, that's not my most memorable moment at McDonald's. Okay. And then I'll have a Oh, that limited time menu looks cool. Yeah, I'll have the biggest size that you have of the Oreo dirt pie.
The Kenku will repeat your order back to you, um, as it sets a large drink up on the counter, and then will tilt its head as if asking if there's anything else.
Shimon will just kind of shake his head no, and will.
Then the Kenku will point at the total on the screen, slide the card reader towards you.
Scammon will pay with a card, and yeah, as silently as possible, because that's weird. He knows vaguely how Kenkus work, but it's still weird to him.
The Kenku smiles, and then again in a voice that definitely doesn't look like it fits the small bird, it will say, "Thank you for eating a dairy monarch."
Yep. Okay, go get your drink before I start
as it'll
fucking laughing.
hand you your receipt, and you see your order number on it.
Whimsy will give a wave like you would to like a little kid, not an appropriate wave in this situation at all, to the little dude, and then go to fill up her drink. Not me actually looking up the Dairy Queen menu to see that. Yo, I want a fucking
Fair.
Oreo dirt pie now. Those come with like little gummy worms in them. That's so cute.
It does sound really good. I don't think the one near us has that.
Yeah,
though.
I don't think I saw that the other day. Last time we were there.
But it doesn't take too long for a different employee to call out your order number and hand you your food. Are you eating it here, or are you taking it to go?
Is that an in-character question, or was that
That
just
is an out-of-character question.
That's out-of-character question? Scammon will be, like, sitting at a table.
Okay.
Specifically
Yeah.
sitting at a table, preferably in a corner so he can see everyone and the door.
Fair enough.
Whimsy will take her seat and then promptly place Slimy square on the table and start feeding him her food.
And he returns. Hello, Slimy.
Guess what one of Slimy's favorite foods ever are?
What? What is it? I have no idea.
She takes one of the gummy worms off of the dirt and then like swings it in front of him.
Slimy loves gummy worms. Okay, Slimy. Okay. We've been working on a few tricks, Game On. Well, he's known this one for a long time, but Slimy, jump.
Slimy jumps.
She promptly sticks a gummy worm in him.
Good job, Slimy. Good job. Skate on. I can feed you a gummy worm too. You don't even have to do a trick.
I'm alright, thank you.
What are your opinions on gummy worms?
This is a very important question.
They're neutral.
Neutral? How can you not have strong opinions on gummy worms, Skamon? They're adorable, and they're chewy, and they're stretchy.
I feel I have made a mistake, though I don't know how.
Not saying that gummy worms are 10 out of 10, that was your mistake?
Well, they're just kind of... I'm not a big fan of gummies in general. Gonna be honest. So...
I quite like them.
Well, that's good. Many people enjoy them. I just don't. So.
You know, kind of weird though. Like, okay, like I've never done it on purpose, but I mean, there have been times where like I've been sleeping with Slimy, and like I wake up and I have like, you know, like I've bitten into him or something, and like he kind of tastes like a gummy worm. Don't tell him I said that though. Oh, I'd never eat you, Slimy. I would literally starve before I'd eat you. Like, don't even worry about it. So anyways, come on. What's the plan after this? We're getting a nice, relaxing hotel room, which, okay, I'm just gonna say it now. We're getting a nice fucking hotel room because, like, I am beat. Like, I am so freaking tired. Like, a betrayal, a plane crash, a, you know, pathetic
Keep
person
your
begging us
voice
to help.
down.
There's like
Keep your voice
so
down. For the
I'm
love of the gods.
I'm not speaking that loudly. It's game on.
There are
Someone would
people
have to.
looking at you.
Really are. Okay. Out of context, without the context of the movie, that doesn't make sense to people. Okay? That sounds really bad without the context, Whimsy. So, let's just not, because it's really weird to just start saying, oh yes, I stopped a murder today. It was scripted, but they don't know that. Like, come on.
She picks up very easily from that.
I guess, but I mean, honestly, it's kind of on them for not watching the movie. It was a really good one.
Yeah, but still, it's really. They might have even too, and just without the context, it's still really weird to hear there was a plane crash. Yeah, they don't know what we're talking about.
Well, maybe they need to get with the programs, game on. Either way, that's besides the point. Are we getting a room and then, you know, heading out tomorrow, maybe?
Probably.
To the capital, I assume.
Yeah, I don't want to stay here longer than I need to. So probably.
Well, she Whimsy eats pretty fucking fast. She's probably already devoured her food, especially considering she's shoved a not small amount of it in Slimy.
Fair enough.
She'll just kind of lean back and do like a dramatic slap on her stomach.
Are you ready to head out, Skimon? We should probably leave before someone tries to rob the place.
Yeah, don't say that. But okay. Yeah, we should go. We should be heading out. Was there anyone watching us like intently?
Not
Or
intently.
was it just people being loud?
It was just people being loud. Like people looking at you because you're being loud.
Yeah, people be loud, we look. We go, huh? We go, what the fuck? Yeah. Cool. Alright, well. Yeah, we go. We go. Scammon walks as normal as he possibly can out the fucking door.
Fair enough.
Whimsy is Google mapping super duper relaxing and nice hotels.
Yeah, You find a list of hotels in the area.
She'll probably pick one of the closer ones to where we're at. She's pretty fucking beat.
Just going close rather than highly or higher rated.
Well, I mean, it's still gotta be pretty high rated. Like, she ain't going to just the first one on the way or nothing, but
Obviously. Alright. You guys get checked into a hotel. And
Shannon will specify that it one room but 2 beds.
okay. You guys get checked into the hotel with 2 beds to stay the night, and we're going to go ahead and call it right there. So we will be back very shortly. And
I'm sorry, but
and we're back. All right. As night falls, or as you get checked into your hotel, is there anything either of you would like to do before going to bed?
Skimmon's gonna lock the door and find some way to keep it locked. He's being paranoid. As
as he does every night.
As he does every night, yeah. Yeah. Other than that, he's gonna look up the, to see if there's any news on the falling ship. And is going to hope that there has been no news of a little tiny bug-looking thing flying off of it.
There is a lot of news about a falling ship. People talking about how there seems to have been no crew. The ship crash landed down in a small town just off the edge of the city of Valkrae.
In a town?
Well, in a farm, just off the edge of Valkrae. But no, there were no casualties. Absolutely 0 casualties.
Fortunate.
Which is what is baffling people, because the ship was reported missing a few hours prior, and was not able to be missed on a checkup when it should have been flying to a completely different location. It was not. Its course was not set for Valkrae. It was supposed to be heading for Avis, and yet it crash landed near Valkrae instead. And it was supposed to have a crew of 50 to 60 people, but as well as a number of passengers, but there was no one on board.
No bodies?
No bodies. No one was able to find any. No one was able to find anyone, and no one's been able to contact any of the crew that were supposed to be on the ship either.
Interesting. Hey, Whimsy, the bodies disappeared.
I imagine she's probably over in a corner trying to look up the exact same thing because she was also curious about it, and she just kind of nods a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that was like basically to be expected or whatever. That's so annoying though. I don't want to keep on killing the same people over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Well, well, given their ability to change, we probably won't. Haha, I'm so funny, don't you know? Um,
Haha, yes indeed.
I'm
Either
just
way, it's like... I don't know. It's also like my kill count. Like, I wanted something that I could maybe claim later and can, like, you know, contribute to me. But there was, like, no one even killed in here. I can't find a single casualty.
yeah, I didn't try, actually. I tried very much to make sure it didn't happen, so I'm not actually sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly
Well,
because
Skimon, you succeeded.
I'm gonna be honest here, if we had, if there had been any casualties, and, the governor was able to figure out that it was us that had something to do with a thing, um, we would have been screwed. So, that being said,
I
I
mean...
think this went well enough. Probably, hopefully. It certainly went.
Yeah, I mean, it did, like, destroy a bunch of their resources and stuff. Like, he did seem kind of torn up about it, so... I guess something was accomplished out of it.
Your way of thinking I will never understand. Not that I really want to.
Game on. My mind is an enigma.
Your mind is fucked up.
Hmm. You know, I can't help but notice, the two-bed situation.
That's kind of a normal thing when two people are sharing a hotel room.
Is it... Is it normal?
Yeah, it kind of is. There's no reason why we wouldn't. So we're not. Anyways, um,
Well, Slimy says that he doesn't care at all to cuddle with me. He doesn't care about physical contact one bit. Actually, yes, he does care about it. He likes it.
okay, well, good for
Because
Slimy.
he's normal and not weird.
I mean, I don't see what's weird about what. I, you confuse me, Whimsy. I don't. You confuse me. But that's good. You have Slimy to cuddle with. And yeah, that's wahoo, I guess.
Game on. How the fuck did you get laid? Like, how did you even get in that situation with how clueless you are?
I actually liked the person. Anyways, good night, Whimsy. Have a good sleep.
She's gonna pick up a pillow and throw it at you.
He's gonna catch it. He's gonna attempt to catch it, and throw it back.
Whimsy,
pillow.
roll an attack roll. You can choose whether it is strength or dex based.
Oh, look at that. An attack roll. Go me and my shit armor class.
I will give you proficiency in pillow.
Um. Okay, well, with proficiency, that is a soft 20 using dex.
I assume a 20 hits, Gaemon?
Just a little bit, you know? Oh, I'm dying. Hold on. Yes, it does. I don't know if you expect that, but yes, it does.
As soon as a pillow hits, she yells out way too loud for being in a hotel.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Well, he'll catch me or not. He grabs it, he throws it back to him, say, "It means go to sleep." Usually when someone says good night, it means good night. Have a good sleep. Go to bed. Go to sleep. You're the one tired. Go to sleep.
Game on, you feathered menace. You know that's not what I mean.
Well, I don't really know what else you'd be talking about.
Slimy, I bore of this hard-to-get game, don't you?
Oh no, Slimy died.
Oh. I heard Skamon, not Slimy.
I'm gonna say that like took a bit to respond, so she just nods.
Yeah, look at how long it took him to respond there. Like, he's like zoning out because of how like silly you are, Simon. Yeah, that's how like tired he is of your games.
You know, it also could just be how tired he is in general. You should get some rest. And things might happen.
Fine.
That's like, fuck. Have a good night, Wednesday.
You'll come around to Skamon.
I don't think I will. Not with this approach.
She rolls her eyes and flops back.
Fair enough. And I assume you two are going to bed?
Galen will wait like a couple. Nope. Skaman's gonna do the thing that he was going to do on the boat, but then he didn't get on the boat on the ship, but then he didn't get the chance to. He is going to attempt to, because his phone plan was upgraded to which one exactly?
An interplanar plan.
An interplanar? Yeah. Okay. And in that case, he's going to hope that this works, and he's going to send a text to his mother. Just like, hey, I'm alive. I don't really know what you've heard. I don't really want to worry you too much. I'm alive. I'm here. Still haven't finished, or still haven't completed the objective, but working on it. He doesn't give any exact details, but he sends that. And then he sends, love you, in the second text. And just hopes that it goes through.
There is a long period, maybe 10, 15 minutes, before your phone goes off with a message from your mother that says, I told you should have gone for the interplanar plan if you were going to be chasing that thief through portals. I'm glad you're well. I love you too.
Out loud, I don't know if Whimsy's asleep yet, but he doesn't say this, but he says this out loud, he doesn't text this. In my defense, once again, I didn't think I would be going this far for this long. I don't think I can tell you that, though, because that would make you panic. It's fine. To which he will text back going, I know, you were right, as usual. And, yeah. Ben sends a, it is getting late and I am tired here, so, good night.
Another text comes through a moment later that says, don't forget to keep checking in. Good night. Sleep well. Or, sorry, she'll say, good night, little shadow. Sleep well.
Oh. Okay, well, already I was going to say Skabon kind of, like, sniffs a little bit, but now he actually kind of, like, fully tears up and tries to, like, muffle a couple, like, audible cries, sobs, sounds that you make when you're sad and about to cry. He does kind of muffle it as to not disturb Whimsy. But he will go to bed and Yep.
Is Whimsy awake during that?
I mean, considering it was about 10 to 15 minutes until the text came through, I would honestly say no. Like, she is pretty fucking tired.
Fair enough.
She's probably definitely, like, asleep.
Then you both fall asleep. And morning comes. As you awaken, your sleep undisturbed. What do you do?
That's a great question. Simon probably wakes up sooner and will, hopefully before Whimsy wakes up, go shower. He does lock the door behind him because he knows Whimsy enough. But he does go have a quick shower and whatnot.
I feel like it's probably shortly after you return from the shower that she'll probably stir awake. Kind of like stretching and getting up. She'll do her normal morning things.
Good morning, Skimon.
Good morning, Whimsy.
I see you've already showered.
I did, yes. Did you sleep well?
I slept like a rock under one of those like crusher things. Yeah, I slept well. How about you?
It was pretty decent. Not exactly the greatest I've had in my life, but not bad.
Mm-hmm. I'd give the bed's comfortability maybe a 5 out of 10. Decent, passable. I'm not home or anything, but It'll do. Do you feel rejuvenated and rested for our grand journey today?
Possibly. That's probably one of the feelings I'm feeling.
Well, you better be ready to go up and get at him, because I'm sure we're probably gonna be shot at least 3 or 4 times today. Knowing our track record, at least.
Only? Hmm.
I said at least, Skemon.
I know. Well, were you going to, shower as well before going, or are you ready to go?
Of course. I mean, I took my hour-long shower last night. I have to take my hour-long shower today, too.
Alright.
You used up all the hot water, right?
No, I didn't. That's
Fine, I'll just set it to cold.
yeah, it's been like a little bit so that it wouldn't just come out hot anyways.
Eh.
I don't know why using all the hot water would affect whether or not you could or could not have a cold shower.
It's just like the thought behind it. It's just like, this water is cold and it's gonna be cold no matter what I do to it. That's like, that's a lot more comforting versus like, oh no, what if like, like I accidentally bump against it and turn it hot? Because then I'd be like roasting alive.
You'll be fine.
I don't know, Skemon, I can be pretty sensitive. Well, I'll
Yeah,
see you in an
really.
hour.
You do that.
She is going to set an alarm on her phone to go off after an hour.
Okay.
She's literally spending an hour in the show.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Alright, she'll come out after an hour, just kind of like presentation, away her wet hair, and emerges fully clothed.
All right, Skemon, I'm ready now. Let's hit up a buffet or two, and then I guess we're ready to go. Are we just gonna get like flying tickets or something? Oh, are you gonna fly me there directly? We could do like the little pocket thing again.
I did look that up, and he would have looked up how far away it is to the capital. And I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's probably too far to fly.
Yeah, it's too far to fly.
Yeah.
You need
I
to get a
did look
ship.
that up. I did look that up.
And on top of
there
that
is-
as well, no, never mind. You need a ship though.
You need a ship. Winds are also probably a problem, if you don't know how to predict them. Which he doesn't, because he's not from here. I did look it up, and it is too far for me to be able to fly. I will absolutely run out of energy. I can't fly that far. So we will need a ship. And we will need to be probably cautious about what ship we get on. And hopefully they don't rig it so that we walk into another trap. But other than that,
I mean, whatever. We're like basically crashing inevitable plane experts at this point. If we do, we'll just kill them and, hop off again.
except this time I'd probably be more willing to drop it into the void. Or whatever the fuck's below us. Rather than another thing, because that can cause problems, especially because we're very noticeable. And if multiple things keep crashing and then we show up, that's besides the point. What isn't besides the point is your shirt's on backwards. You should fix that.
She just looks down at her shirt and then to you, like, a few times.
Well, I thought that it was a good fashion choice, but okay, you know, whatever.
She's gonna start taking her shirt off and turning it around.
Of course, of course.
Scaemon does kind of like turn a bit so he's not looking at her, and then will also like look down as well at his phone. He'll also kind of like just flop his head forwards enough so his hair will block his peripheral vision to give some sort of like privacy, despite the fact that I don't think Whimsy would complain if he looked. But he's giving her as much privacy as he can, without standing up and walking somewhere else.
Fair enough.
Also because he's lazy and he doesn't feel like standing up yet.
Alright. Anything else before you guys leave?
He probably would look up, just like tickets online, like basically their options to, you know, flying to the capital from here.
There are a few options. There are a few different airlines. There are a few different airlines for you to choose from with varying ratings. You know nothing about any of them, so I assume you pick probably the one with the highest ratings.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Fair enough. You are able to purchase a ticket to the capital for later today.
Yeah. I feel like she would kind of look up and calculate about how long, you know, it'd maybe take to get there or whatever, but, yeah, she'll go ahead and get her and Scaemon a ticket.
Fair enough. You purchase a pair of tickets for later today. I assume you're buying one for Scaemon as well? Of course. Plotting your course for the capital. And
Yep.
Your flight leaves in about 4 hours. So what do you do in that time?
Whimsy will triumphantly show off the pair of tickets.
Well, Scaemon, I have us completely covered for whole hours of whatever we want to do. I mean, we should probably try to get there like a little bit early because, you know,
and
they're
with it
probably
being
gonna have to be
quiet.
like, yeah, like they're probably gonna be weird and be like, we gotta search you, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, that's gonna be a whole
Oh,
thing. And
yeah.
then,
I will say, probably just heads up. You're gonna want to have any like dangerous objects, probably with Slimy. Um, Most likely. I think it's kind of how the materials airplanes might work. I don't know. Actually, hold on. And Skinner's gonna look up how it fucking works because he has no clue.
Indeed, weapons are not allowed on the plane or on the ship whatsoever. Um, and there are other limitations about what you can and cannot bring.
Okay. Gaiman's gonna just kind of list off things, and just be like, all right, those are the things you're gonna want to have not on your person, because you will get stopped. Um, and I actually, I wonder if I can still summon my blade if it's here. Can I? Is Slimy out right now? Is he wobbling around somewhere?
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Skaman's gonna kind of like look between Whimsy and Slimy. It's like, okay, hold on. Do you have to put things in him, or can he just like absorb them?
I mean, like, you can put things in him too, but, like, ask me first because, you know, I kind of do need to, like, consult with him and make sure he's okay with having that in him. He doesn't like just anything in him.
That's honestly fair. I mean, I was going to do that anyways, but that does make sense. Okay, so for the two of you, I want to try something. They'll probably be fine. And he's going to he's going to grab one of his swords. And you know, normally when he grabs the swords, they appear in his hand as like blades. This looks like just the sword's hilt. Like there's no blade to this. Um, as he just kind of holds it out to observe between, you know, Whimsy and Slimy. He's like, I want to see if this is with Slimy, if I can still summon it. I don't know if it'll work because he seems to be like funky. I'm trying to think of the word. I don't want to say pocket dimension because you're a slime. But in a similar vein, and I'm wondering if it would work because it just kind of appears elsewhere. It's not like it swings to me, so it won't like cut through you. It'll just disappear and reappear, and I'm wondering if it works. Would you be okay with me
Ooh.
testing this real quick?
Experimentation! Of course I'm down! Okay, but we need to, like, do it two different ways. We should try to see if it will work, like, with it in him while he's here, and then, like, once I desummon him, if you can take it from there.
That too, actually. If you're okay with it, looking at Slimy.
Oh yeah, Slimy said that's fine.
Alright. Here, do you want me to stick this in you, or do you want me to, like, set it down and you can just kind of go on top of it?
He says he likes for things to be inserted in him. Slimy, you naughty boy.
Alright, you can just... Okay, and Skaman's gonna, like, very hesitantly, like, give Slimy his sword. It is gonna be Darkened Whispers, just so that it doesn't accidentally do more damage than it may already accidentally do. Okay, thank you. And with that, he'll take a few steps back, and then we'll try and summon it to his hand.
While Whimsy's still on the material? Or
I mean, it's not, first of all, it's not Whimsy,
elemental
and
plane?
we're not on the material plane.
Well, Slimy is still on the plane of air?
Yes.
Yes,
well,
then
Slimy
it
is, like,
reappears in your hand.
It reappears. Okay, we're gonna test it if Slimy is also not in the in the same plane. So we'll give it back. We'll be like, okay, more science. And we'll try it when Slimy's not there.
Okay. Whimsy, do you comply? Do you dismiss Slimy for the sake of the research?
Oh yes, oh yes.
Then, while Slimy is in his pocket dimension, you are not able to resummon your sword.
That makes sense. All right. Okay.
Ooh, Skamon, I have so much power over you right now.
You really don't. Because, as we've just discovered, the second you bring him back, I can resummon it to my hand, and you're not going to go that long without him. He might feel abandoned.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like I planned on keeping the sword from you anyway. I'm just saying I could if I wanted to. And she'll
Not for
summon him
very
back.
Skaman will summon his blade to himself again, and we'll just kind of tuck them away. Well, actually, no. We'll just kind of hold it in his hand. Okay, so if blades and weapons can't be there, then I mean, I myself would probably need to get some form of bag to check, because there's some things in here that can't be brought onto a plane. I don't like the idea of having my stuff somewhere I can't reach, though, when it comes to being on these stupid fucking ships. So, once again, with the two of you, would you mind holding on to the stuff for me that can't normally go on these boats, these planes, these whatever the fuck they are? Because
Airboats? Airplanes. Airships. Airship, I think, is the word.
Yeah, airship. That's what it was called. Thank you.
That's alright with you, Slimy. Right? Yeah, Slimy says go ahead and stick it in.
Alright, cool. In that case, he's gonna do that with most things. He's gonna I don't like the idea of him not having his weapons on him right now, but he's gonna do that with most things. He's probably actually gonna do it with all of them.
It's still
and just
4 hours until your flight.
I know, but he doesn't want to try and figure out a way to, or like a time to do it otherwise.
Fair enough.
For most of it, like he'll begrudgingly have his bow and arrow with Slimy. He'll keep his swords for now, because heaven forbid something actually does happen, they need him. So but like he'll just kind of have the majority of his not plain safe stuff not on his person now, because it's most of it just easier to get it done with firstly rather than last minute. He's productive, Talon. I know it's strange for me to do something productively, but he is productive. He thinks ahead and actually evaluates on how the situation's gonna end. He's the smart guy.
Okay. You store away your weapons, most of them, and you have 4 hours to entertain yourselves before your flight.
I also love how we just straight up cause like a BuzzFeed Unsolved kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
With the like missing airship crash landing on a farm somewhere where it wasn't even. I mean, it's like, they were going past this place, so like something could have happened there, but like it was moving and then it just stopped and then something happened and there's nothing on board. There's no people on board. Nothing. So it's pretty funny.
We just created this plane's Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, we did. It's but in this case, it's not a ship disappears, it's the people disappear.
Mhm.
The ship's there. It's kind of destroyed, but it's there. But yeah.
I don't think Whimsy has anything. I mean, she's a goon, but I do think like she doesn't want to miss the flight. Like she is gonna make sure that they have enough time, like to go through it or whatever. Like she'll probably just want to like go somewhere and eat before we try to go to wherever the airport is.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Gamon's gonna keep his eye out for their funny little friend that has yet to show up again, but I'm convinced that he will be soon.
Roll perception.
Ow!
I'm
Thank
sorry. I didn't realize
cat.
asking for a perception check would hurt.
No, my cat. He's still with me. Most of the time I remove him from my room because he does this. But he put his paw up on like the side of my leg and was being all fine, and then suddenly there was 4 claws digging into my leg. However,
Classic cat behavior.
Classic cat.
I just love it when, you know, the thing I'm supposed to be good at and I get a single digit number. That's gonna be a 19.
Single digit number, 19.
I rolled an 8. I don't like rolling below a 10. It only gets me into the teens if I roll below a 10, unless I roll a 9.
19. You keep your eyes peeled. Are you guys just like wandering the street?
I mean, I think we're going to find somewhere to eat, but other than that, yeah, kind of.
Okay. You keep your
You are typically supposed to get to airports like minimum 2 hours before it leaves, so
Yeah, but that's still 2 hours between.
This is still technically a fantasy world, and it could, you know, be efficient.
That's still 2 hours between when you book the tickets and when you have to be at the airport. So you're looking for a place to eat between then?
Yeah, probably closer to the airport.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
But like, yeah.
You managed to find somewhere to eat, with no sign of your friend.
I didn't say who it was, but I'm pretty sure we all knew who I was talking about.
Oh yeah.
You finish eating. Is there anything either of you would like to do while you're eating?
Yeah, actually, Scammel's gonna text him. And,
You're gonna text Kirai?
I'm going to text him.
Okay.
Because I remember the last time I had messaged him, we were debating about if maybe, Skamon hiring him to spread rumors. But Skamon has now spoken to a governor and been like, hey, this is happening. So you know, this is actually happening. So now he doesn't feel like he needs to anymore because they know. So they can spread panic and he doesn't have to. So he will message Kira being like, all right, so last thing I messaged you, don't worry about it anymore. It's no longer my problem until they make it my problem again. But at this point, I'm just gonna stab them.
Kirai will respond after a minute and just say, understood. Let me know if you need anything else.
I mean, if you want to tell me where you are, ...
Are you asking me out to breakfast?
You gonna try and kill someone?
I would never kill someone on a date.
And if it's not a date?
Well, then business is business.
So I'm assuming you're nearby then. You have a habit
No.
of being close.
Why would you assume that?
Wow, I wonder. It's not totally not like I heard someone, the DM, roll a die. Honestly, though, that's not why. I'm assuming that he's always like behind us somehow. Because most of the time he is, so. Scammon will respond with, "Wow, I wonder." Specifically, he will respond like he'll reply to the message previously where it was a picture, and go, "Wow, I wonder."
Kirai just sends a shrug emote. And then says, if you tell me where you are, I might be able to tell you if I'm close.
Okay, I'm just straight up gonna lie to him. Scanlon is going to message, "We made it to Avis last night."
Kirai responds, then unfortunately I'm not close. Roll deception for me.
Roll deception over a text message.
Yeah, you can have advantage because it's a text.
I mean, that's not exactly what I was going for. I just find it really funny that we're gonna lie to him over text. Okay, roll this. Well, I mean, it's really up to
I mean,
funny.
you can kind of. There are some tells in texting and like the pattern and how you respond.
Especially when it comes to Scanlan being severely paranoid every single time Kirai said literally anything or did literally anything when they were near each other.
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah, even with the advantage, that's a 12. Not great.
Okay.
Clicky clacky. And here are your tippity tappies.
Okay. Is there anything else either of you do while you eat?
No, Stammen will just eat. He also doesn't like have his phone out while he's eating food. He does that like before he gets food. You know, you do normal restaurant respect things.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, he's
okay. You eat, and you step out back into the cold air of the Valkrae morning. Whimsy.
I don't like.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Does a 24 hit?
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Wow, I wonder what that could have been.
You are going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. You are going to take 10, 20, 23. 29 points of piercing damage. And
motherfucker.
And I will need a con save.
Alright.
But the second half of that damage. I'm glad I have my dice bag here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's 18 on the con save.
20. 18 saves. 46 poison damage.
Cool.
As you step out of the restaurant and immediately there is a dart in your neck as you hear a sound go off above you. Roll initiative.
Fuck! Wow, I wonder who this could be. My fucking god. Okay, fine.
Who else uses a tranquilizer dart?
That's a 19 on my initiative.
19.
8.
8.
8.
Okay. That means Kurai is first. He did use his action already. But he is going to bonus action hide. Alright. Whimsy, you're up. You are not certain where he is.
You do hear Skaman go, "Oh, you motherfucker."
She immediately puts a hand up to the dart and kind of yanks it out, and she's over it by now. Like, she's been through this song and dance one too many times. Like, how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? She whips around and, like, just yells as loud as she can. Kirai, you motherfucker, don't think that dick pic's gonna save your life. And, Alright, so I don't see the dude quite yet. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, that took a large chunk of my health out. Right on the bat.
You mean off the bat?
Yeah, that's the word.
Something about a bat.
Yeah, something about it.
Something gift horse in mouth is not exactly the thing I'd say here, but close enough.
So kind of like turning around toward the direction that it came from. Like, what's the layout of like it?
Roll perception.
How many people are outside right now and
People-
just witness that?
A chunk, a handful of people did, and have kind of screamed and split, trying to get away from the shooter, not realizing precisely what is happening. They just heard a shot and then someone yell.
25 on perception.
25. Following vaguely the path the dart took, there are a couple of buildings that have the right angle and that have the right angle to be where Kurai was firing from. There is one building just across the road from the restaurant that has a flat roof. There's one about a block back that's much higher up that could probably be a good spot for a long-range shot. And there is a third building a little bit to the side of the first one that's got a window about the perfect level that is open. There are a couple other spots that a sniper could be, but none that have the right angle.
Okay. First, before anything, she's hurt, so we don't want that to continue to happen. She's gonna go ahead and cast Greater Invisibility to go invisible.
Okay, fair enough.
And is definitely gonna, like, move, you know, run over to the side to where she's not where she was before. And that's my action, technically. So not really too much more I could do. She's just kind of continuing to look around, to see if any of those places could be narrowed down, possibly. And let me see if I surge. Oh, that is one.
Oh, roll a d100.
You surge and now you're glowing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Imagine.
That's a 68.
68.
Almost the funny number.
You are right next to Skamon, right?
Oh no!
Oh boy. I mean,
Or you
I
were
feel
when
like
the spell went off.
When the spell went off, yeah.
Yeah, Skamon would have probably been like right behind her, having held the door open.
Which would mean he's the nearest creature.
Fuck. Am I
Um,
glowing? Is that gonna be the thing? Hey, baby.
Whimsy. What is the most hurtful thing Skamon could say?
Oh no.
Oh no!
Okay, does this have to be based on the knowledge he has, or could it just
No.
be anything?
What is the
Ever,
most hurtful
okay.
thing that Skamon could say?
To Whimsy.
To Whimsy. Or about Whimsy.
Probably... I mean, probably... Probably just the classic, like, I hate you, I'll never love you, would probably do it.
Oh, here I was thinking like your parents will love you, or this thing that happened with the slimes is your fault.
Yeah. If it's specifically, like... We'll go with that. That's at least one of the most, yeah.
Okay. You hear Skamon say that. You are so certain that he said it, and you are frightened of him until the end of your next turn.
Oh! Oh no!
Oh.
68. You perceive the nearest creature as saying something hurtful about you. You are frightened of that creature until the end of your next turn.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna cause problems.
I take the until the end of your next turn to mean that, like, that's about as long as it takes for the realization that he definitely didn't say that to set in, and that it's some trick of the magic. But
Okay.
yeah. Either way, you are frightened of Skamon until the end of your next turn.
Cool. Her romantic novels are occurring.
True, they are.
Oh boy.
Maybe it isn't even a
Wonderful.
wild surge. She's just imagining him saying something like that because they would do that in the novels. They'd hurt the girl before they loved her.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, Skamon has to hurt Whimsy. Because you can't have a healthy
Course.
relationship in romance novels.
Yeah. Who would want one of those?
Where'd the drama be?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn, then?
Yeah.
Okay. Scamon, you're up.
Great. Skamon is going to be like, okay, and back in the building, Whimsy, where the fuck did you go? What? Huh? Whimsy, oh, no, not again. Fuck. Is someone calling? Does it look like there's people on their phones, like, calling someone?
Yes.
Police, authorities. Great, good. I don't have to. I need to fucking find Whimsy, though.
I forgot you
My
were
motor-
unarmed right now.
I'm not. I have my swords. That's why I said that he's keeping his swords.
Okay.
But when I specified his extra things, I meant like the rapier, the guns he stole, things like that.
Right.
Because I keep forgetting he stole 3, I think, guns.
Fair enough.
That's always gonna be something really funny to look at his inventory and be like, oh right, I have these. And his bow. His bow, he is also with Slimy. So he just has his swords right now. Fuck, what do you do in this situation? He's gonna try and figure out where Whimsy went. He's gonna use his knowledge on how, people, Whimsy, work, and how people around, like, an invisible person running around them, work, and it's gonna try and locate where the fuck Whimsy went.
Are you casting a spell for that, or are you just looking around?
No. I'm just looking around. He's just looking around. He's hoping that his skills are good enough to be able to fucking find her. But he's gonna take a quick second to try and figure out where she has gone.
Roll investigation.
Good with that. Maybe should have made my investigation bonus better than a 1. Nine.
9. I assume that's lower than your
9.
spell save DC, Whimsy?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fails.
Okay. What the fuck? This is not what he wanted to be dealing with today. He did not need to be put in the headlines again. I guess he's also gonna he's going to fly up a bit and try and get just up, and is going to see if he can spot this motherfucker from above.
Okay.
Kirai, not Whimsy.
Roll perception.
Roll perception. This is one I'm good at. Watch me get a natural 1. No, I got a natural 20
For a total of?
for a total of 31.
You fly up, and you spot him. More accurately, you spot the reflection of his rifle's scope in the window of the building, in the window of a nearby building.
Does it look like he's watching for, like, me, or does it look like he's trying to find Whimsy?
It is hard to tell. It looks like he's trying, first and foremost, to stay hidden. You barely noticed the reflection. Even staring through the window, you don't quite see him. You just kind of barely see the barrel as you're looking at the window.
Cool. Can I get to the building? Like, above the window? Can I get above the window?
Above the window, yeah. There's
Like,
you can perch on the exterior windowsill of a window above.
okay, cool. So he's gonna attempt to like fly, looping slightly to try and lose him, and will, if he can, go over the roof of the building a little bit, and then just kind of go down a bit, and then perch as best as he can, and then is going to. Can I don't know if that would I have to dash to do that? Would I have to dash to get to that
Get
far, or is it
to the exterior
Like, 'cause-
windowsill?
yeah, to go up and then to fly in not a straight line to get to the window?
I would say yes.
Fuck. Oh wait. So how far would it be? Because he does have extra movement. Being that this is the first turn of combat.
About, I'd say 55 feet.
Okay. Well, that doesn't help me. I wanted to do a funny thing, but I can't do the funny thing if I don't have an action. I need to double check something real quick. Need to double check something. Where the fuck is it? There it is. And I need you to not be that. I need you to be this one. And I need you to load. Nope, that doesn't. No, it does. It does. Oh, it specifies walking speed though. Fuck. Okay, fine. I can't use Zephyr Strike to fly faster because it does specify walking speed.
Is your flying speed not equal to your walking speed, though?
I'm pretty sure it is, but wouldn't it technically be two different things?
But if your flying speed is equal to your walking speed, then if your walking speed increases, your flying speed increases. Like, if that is the wording of your flying speed is equal to your walking speed.
That is true, is it? Nope, you have a flying speed of 30 feet.
Damn, okay.
So it doesn't work.
Then Zephyr
That
Strike
sucks.
does not work.
That sucks. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. Fine. That really bothers me. Okay, well then, screw it. I'm gonna dash then, and I'm gonna fly in the window.
In the window?
I'm not gonna go above. I'm gonna go fucking at the window and try and, like, grab the gun. Or at least land on it, so that he can't shoot me with that specific gun.
Okay. As you fly into the window, you see him kind of stumble back.
Hey, buddy.
As you position yourself too close for him to get a good shot with the gun, his eyes kind of widen, and as you say, "Hey, buddy," he smirks slightly and says, "You know, you're not my target, right?"
I know, which is why I'm not attacking you. I'm just sitting here. Don't worry about me. You do what you do. Go do what you do. I'm just here.
I could make your life so much easier taking her away. Is that the end of your turn?
I mean, if you can fucking find her, don't be my guest, actually, because I don't need that murder on my head if I say be my guest. However, like I said, I'm not necessarily stopping you. I'm just, here.
Is that the end of your turn?
With that, he is going to use his bonus action, actually, to do his funky little invisible thing. So he just straight up dis-fucking-peers. He doesn't move. He just disappears, and he's like that until the beginning of his next turn. So all Kirai sees now is that just this like shit-eating grin, and then gone, unless he can see through invisibility.
He does not seem to be able to see you. As soon as you vanish, his head whips around, as if trying to find you.
Cool.
As your turn ends, his turn begins, as he says, You know, I noticed your little stunt with the ship. Was that your idea or hers?
He says nothing.
As he's going to, yeah, he's gonna try and, at disadvantage, because he can't fucking see you, hit you with the back end of his rifle. Does a 13 hit?
Because he doesn't have his weapons out. Yeah, it does. Fuck. I hate my armor
Seriously?
class. Yes, my armor class is 13. Because I went with, oh, you know what would make sense for the guy that's supposed to be sneaky and up in trees and not supposed to, hit things? The armor that doesn't give disadvantage. That would make the most sense. And it's just fucked me every single time. I hate it so much. Like, yeah, no, at 13 hits, it does.
Okay. Can I have a con save? And you're gonna take 13 points of lightning damage, as he...
No.
Pardon?
Can I just... No.
If you don't roll, you automatically fail.
Ugh.
As he hits you with the back end of his rifle, and releases an electric shock through the taser on the other end.
17.
17 saves. Whimsy, you are invisible.
Hell yeah.
And you just watched Skamon fly through a window, and you are...
Hold on, did you...
You
How
would...
much damage?
13.
13, okay.
You would no longer have line of sight of Skamon, which means you would no longer have disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws, and attack rolls. You just saw him fly through a window, but you are still frightened of him. Because you're pretty sure he just said that he hates you and will never love you. And or that the slimes was your fault. I can't remember which one we settled on.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Just all
settled
of
with the
the
first
above.
one. But, well, honestly, all of the above. But yeah. That is certainly a thing that is still happening. But wow, I am going to fucking obliterate Kirai is also happening.
Yeah, that's true.
I think
The
she
window-
could probably put together.
The window that Skamon flew through was the window that I was telling you about, to be clear.
Yeah.
And I will say,
Alright.
Skamon did do that thing where, like, winged superheroes will go, like, feet first into something. He kind of did that to give himself balance. So he definitely had purpose. And when going in, not just, I'm gonna go in here for cover. It definitely looked like he was on a target. Sort of thing.
Okay. In that case, regardless of if there are people around her or not, actually, it's Whimsy and she's pissed off, so she would probably prefer for there to be some people around her right now. She's gonna do a cold thunder step up to the window and try to land in there.
How far does Thunderstep go?
90 feet.
Okay, you're fine. Yeah, you can easily Thunderstep through the window.
Hell yeah.
And you are still invisible, because greater invisibility does not end when you cast a spell, if I remember correctly.
Indeed.
Roll for Surge, though.
Yes.
Greater invisibility does not end, no.
No, that's not what I was thinking. I was like, wouldn't the spell, like, make a noise when they appear as well as
it
appearing?
does, but she's still invisible.
She's still invisible. I'm assuming because Skamon got hit, he's visible again, right?
I don't think that's how that works. Unless your thing specifically says that's how it works.
No, yeah, let me double check. I don't think it is. But it is a whole, like, hiding sort of thing. I feel like it's
right
what they
now,
call hide in plain sight.
you're not hidden, but you are... Anyway.
It just says invisible.
Yeah, no,
So.
then no. Whimsy, Surge?
Yeah. That is not a search.
Okay.
We are going to go ahead and as soon as she lands in there, she does want to go ahead and get at the dude as soon as possible. So we're going to go ahead and gonna go ahead and do a quicken spell to do a Ray of Frost, and we're also going to expend 3 sorcery to try to freeze Kirai.
Roll to hit.
Okay. Mathematics 21.
21 just misses.
Ooh.
I don't think you spend the sorcery points unless you hit for the freeze thing. I'm pretty sure it's when you deal cold damage you may expend.
Yeah.
So,
it does say that. So
because you didn't
that's
hit,
good.
because you didn't hit, you still have those points. As you release the Ray of Frost, did you roll at advantage? You are invisible.
I am. Okay, let me roll again. Oh, baby,
Please.
That's one more, so that's a 22.
Which does hit.
I get okay.
Yeah, 21 just misses. That means it would be 22.
22 just hits.
Yeah, baby.
Roll damage.
Okay.
And that's a con save against freezing?
Con save, yes.
Fail. Please. This would be so fucking funny.
Constitution saving throw. That's a 19.
Yeah. That does succeed.
Motherfucker.
I still get the damage though, so that's something. Dice. 23 cold damage.
23 points of damage. Alrighty. Alright. Anything else?
She is definitely moving as far as she can from where she fired the ice, just to make it not obvious where she is. But no, other than that, that'll be everything.
Scammon, you're up.
Scammon reappears and looks incredibly unimpressed. Like, very annoyed that actually hit him. I went, well, I probably should have moved after doing that. I was really hoping you. That's besides the point. So, either way, that was rude. What'd you do that for? Once again, I'm not here to attack you. That was rude.
I'm sorry, I don't trust that. Where is she?
I don't know. That's the best part. She could be anywhere.
He's looking around the room because he did just hear her and see the beam of ice.
I know. Scamon's being really... He's just being annoying. He goes, I don't know. She could be anywhere. As he kind of playfully well, not playfully, sarcastically looks out the window and then looks back at Kirai. Either way... Like, come on, buddy. We're not doing anything. You have no quarrel with me. You didn't need to do that. That hurt.
I'm sorry, but you're getting in my way.
Am I, though? Because, come on, buddy. If one simple little guy is getting in your way, you're not all that good, are you?
Anything else?
Yeah, he's going to, Kirai is slightly distracted looking for him, so he's going to attempt to, leap up and, grapple him.
Okay. Roll athletics.
I'm so bad at this, and he's probably gonna be fine. Come on, dice gods. Do I get advantage because he's distracted?
No.
Damn. Might as well ask. Do you have a spell that can help me? I don't think I do. Nope. That's fine. I do have silence, which is really fucking funny because I never use it. Alright. Well. I highly doubt that succeeds. That is a 10.
I don't know. I'm feeling a bit tired right now, and math isn't working. Is 31 higher than 10?
Fuck you. In
uh,
other words, Skaman just kind of leaps at him and probably crashes into
he
him.
shoves you aside, kind of turning his attention around the room. Is that all then? You can try another grapple if you want.
Does grapple count as an attack?
Yep.
Oh, cool. So I can do that, what, 2 times? Technically, because I have extra attack?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think grappling counts as being able
No,
to dual wield.
It
So
doesn't.
can I dual wield with these
No,
hands?
you cannot dual wield these hands.
These hands.
But you
I mean,
can
hey,
attempt.
Div does.
You can attempt a second grapple. Yeah, Div has thunder gauntlets. Div is dual wielding
know.
thunder gauntlets, not these hands.
I know. I know. Oh, wait, what do you do? Because I've never used you before. I need to know what you do. What do you do? Where are you? What the fuck up? Where is this? It's up here? It is up here. Oh no, that's just a damage thing. I should remember that I have that.
Have what?
Favored foe. Essentially Hunter's Mark, but not
Yeah.
a spell. It acts like a spell though. So, that's probably why I don't use it often. Anything else that's helpful? I don't think I have anything else as well. I have that, that's fine. Yeah, no, he's right again. He's gonna stupidly try and actually no. I mean, I don't know if this counts, but he's just gonna start shoving Kirai around a bit. Actually, he's not gonna try and grapple him. He's just gonna kind of literally push him around.
Okay, so you're gonna shove.
I'm gonna shove him.
Okay, roll
I'm gonna
athletics.
shove him. I'm gonna be super fucking annoying. I'm gonna be in his face because I don't like this guy, and that's. Helen, can I ask what is his bonus?
I'm not
'Cause I think-
telling you.
Can you tell me if it's like
I'm not telling you.
31? So it has to be like more than 5, right?
Yeah.
Is it more than 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Scammon doesn't.
He also rolled a natural 7.
Scammon rolled a 2 plus 1.
You
so.
attempt to shove him, but he steps out of the way. That brings us back to the top. He's gonna roll a perception check, and he's not good at that.
Good.
I assume 13 is lower than your spell save DC, Whimsy?
It is.
Then he is going to make an attack against Skamon. Does a 13 hit?
Again? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, the dice gods hate me.
Con save, please. And you take 16 points of lightning damage as he jams the rifle back into your abdomen.
Mm-hmm. What's a natural 1?
You are stunned until the end of Kirai's next turn.
Okay, you said damage was what exactly?
16.
16. I don't know why I keep thinking you say 17.
Hmm.
Okay.
As Kirai calls out, Whimsy! Come on, Show yourself. Make this easy for me.
I should have gone invisible.
Speaking of, Whimsy, you're up.
All right. Just to check, because I know people have different rules about this. Do you consider drinking a potion to be an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action. But if you are pouring it down someone else's throat, it's an action.
Okay. Fuck yes.
I feel like we've
alright,
had
well,
this conversation before.
You probably have with someone. I don't think with me, but I don't know. I'm also a dum-dum, so she's
This conversation like every time someone goes to take a potion.
Mm-hmm.
This is
No
the
matter
first time
what
I've
it is.
ever used a potion in D&D.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
I never get potion.
Fair enough. Okay.
Alright, so she is going to take she's quickly going to grab one of the potion of maximum powers and down that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cast a 4th level chromatic orb on Kirai and hope I hit.
Okay. You have advantage.
Oh yes, I do have advantage. That's good, that's good. Okay. With advantage, that's a 25.
25 does hit.
Okay.
You said potion of maximum power.
Yes. So that deals max damage, so that's 48 cold plus my charisma, so 53 cold. And I'm also going to expend sorcery points again to try to freeze him.
50. It was 53. You said.
53.
Okay. And you're attempting to freeze. That's an 18 on the save.
Yeah. Yeah, that saves.
Fortunate.
Yeah.
He
He still takes the damage though, and
Yeah, he
again she's. Oh god.
He does not seem to appreciate that. He is going to Hellish Rebuke, so I need a
Oh,
dexterity
no.
saving throw.
Oh.
Well,
Oh fuck yes. That's a natural 20 on that, so that's a 23.
23 saves. As you hit him, he curses in Infernal, which I believe only Skamon can understand.
we have the matrices.
You're right,
Oh,
you have
yeah.
the matrices. That translates all languages.
It does.
You hear, as you hit him, he grumbles as he says, "Father, rebuke her!" And you did save, so that is going to be halved to 14 points of fire damage.
Okay.
I'm stunned. I can't speak, right?
Correct.
Damn it. I can't even call him a grumpy boy because I can't speak.
Anything else?
I think she's too fucking pissed right now to make a snide comment, especially it being burned. She does not like fire. Yeah, no, we are hurt. She's gonna definitely move from wherever she got burned at to not give away where she's at, but that's it.
Okay. Skamon, you're stunned, so that brings us to Kirai. I assume he looks trying to see if he can spot Whimsy, but no luck. He is instead going to once again jam the taser into Skamon's abdomen. Give me a sec. Stunned. Does he auto hit? No, he has to. He gets advantage though.
Would you fucking miss the guy that can't fucking move?
I assume a 29 hits.
Unfortunately, he doesn't miss the guy that can't fucking move.
And he did have advantage, which means he gets sneak attack.
Of course he
does. Which means you are going to take 36 points of lightning damage.
Let me math that real quick, because I need a calculator, because I can't, my brain won't math right now. 36, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Constitution saving throw.
Great. Okay, which one of you two wants to be nice to me? We'll go with you. Natural 20!
Okay. At the end of his
23.
turn, you are no longer stunned. As he calls out again and says, "Come on, we can end this quickly. No one has to get hurt, except for you a little bit."
Definitely something can be quick. It's probably gonna be you, knowing Whimsy.
You're still stunned until the end of his turn.
Stunned. Fuck! Ugh.
But if you come with me
And it
alive,
becomes not his turn.
but if you come with me alive, it's wanted dead or alive. That brings us to Whimsy. It's game on if you want to say.
He does. He does. The second he can, he says that.
Whimsy, you're up.
Okay. Alrighty. These fucking potions are coming in handy real fast. She's gonna. Yeah, this is not a great situation. So, she's going to take a supreme potion of healing. And chug that down real fucking fast.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't. Let's see if I searched last time. Okay, it isn't anyways, that's fine. Alright, let me roll this healing real quick.
You are, to be clear, no longer frightened of Skamon.
E. Okay. Alright, give me a moment. I'm either an absolute idiot and didn't get out a D4, or it just completely disappeared. Alright, here's another one. Okay, so that's gonna be... Calculator, where are you? 48 points of healing.
Okay.
Much needed. Okay, and then...
Just out of curiosity, how's he looking?
He's hurting, but he's not. He can probably take another. He can probably take another few hits.
Okay. We'll try it once, because it worked last time, so you know what? Fingers crossed, and Skemon probably ain't doing too great, so, she is going to... Oh, where is it? Okay. She's gonna try a hold monster on him.
Wisdom save?
So I need a wisdom save, yeah.
8.
Oh, fuck yes! He's paralyzed.
That's how we got him last time, too.
Which
It
does...
We held monstered him in the air and he crashed through the fucking thing and almost drowned.
That does end your concentration on greater invisibility.
You know what? That's honestly fine, because, like...
You turn invisible,
She
so having
doesn't-
him unable to move.
Yeah, well, I mean, I imagine Skemon ain't looking great.
I mean, he definitely is scraped up, though he does just look more annoyed.
Alright. Worst case scenario, she can turn invisible again if it really comes down to it. But she comes into view, and she looks fucking livid. Alright.
It's outside yet.
That's gonna be my go with it.
You do hear approaching sirens.
Perching, they're not here yet.
No. It's game on. What do you do?
I'm not gonna be able to convince you to just, tie him up, wrap him in a little bow again for the cops. Fine. Am I?
Fuck no. You're dying today. And if you come back, then I'll just kill you again and again and again and again.
How dark is this room?
It's pretty dark.
Is it like... How big is this room? Is it you have to use dark vision to see kind of dark, or is it
No.
low light?
No, it's low light.
Is there a curtain I can close?
No.
Well, there goes that idea of disappearing into the shadows.
It's a pretty big empty room. Looks like it's in the midst of some sort of construction or renovation.
Okay. Okay, well, you're gonna kill him. Don't get your DNA on him. Did he make Skamon bleed? Is Skamon bleeding, or did he just hit Skamon?
He just tasered you.
Okay, so there's no blood. Alright. So yeah, what you're gonna do is not leave any excess DNA anywhere, of yours. That way we can, fuck off after this is done, because I don't want to deal with this. That being said, if I can... What would happen? You know what I'm very, very curious about? It wouldn't do anything, but it's a really funny idea is casting fear on someone that can't actually move away. I'm not going to. There's no point of that. There's really no point of me casting any... No, there is. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at their level on myself.
Fair enough.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Roll healing.
I'm gonna do that. That's the wrong die. I need 3d8, not a d20, because I'm not attacking. Where did you go? Okay. That was that. Hold on, that was 9, 11, 14. Okay. That was a bad roll. And then he's going to, also probably, go. He's not gonna go invisible. He is going to get ready to have to. No, he's not gonna do that. I don't know what he's doing. He's gonna go stand, in against the door, I guess.
Okay, fair enough.
He's not gonna touch anything, but he's just gonna kind of lean against the door and listen.
Kurai can reattempt at the end of each of his turns, right?
At the end of their turns, yeah.
16.
That fails.
Okay. Whimsy, you're up. He's still paralyzed.
Hell of thee, yes of thee. Alright. I mean, she is not really fucking around, so why the hell not, well, down that other maximum power real quick, and go ahead and do another 4th level, Coldmatic Orb.
Okay. You have advantage because it's a ranged attack.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Alright, so that's gonna be a 25.
Hits. Roll damage. Or how much damage? Sorry.
Yeah, it would be same as last time, so flat 52.
I thought it was
53.
53.
Or 53.
Okay. 53
Did you
points.
roll
Rolled surge. Bina, you're really quiet all of a sudden.
Oh, I know, because I dropped my voice down a little bit by accident.
Do you surge?
That is not a surge, nope.
Not a surge. Alrighty.
Did I fix the sound?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Somewhat.
No, it's because I had my mic really close to me for a second there, and then I decided to not have it really close to me. So I need to readjust.
Fair enough. Scamon, you're up.
Wonderful. Can I hit him, like, non-lethally, like with the pommel of Darkened Whispers and still have him go blind?
You could certainly try.
Would the effect still work if I were to do that? I'm
Yes.
pretty sure he's tried it before. Okay, cool. In that case, Skim is gonna walk up and attempt to just straight up, like, hit him on the head, knock him out.
Okay.
With Darkened Whispers.
Hits and crits because it's a melee attack.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Roll damage. And he rolled a 10 on his con save.
So he's now blind. Do a d6, that's what you do. Okay, that's going to be 8.
8.
Nope. Plus numbers. What the fuck are numbers? 14.
14 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. And he goes blind.
He goes blind. I'm gonna like kind of crouch down and be all ooky spooky creepy and just kind of whisper in his ear and go, "Do you really want to die today? Because it seems this is the way it's gonna happen. You might want to just cut your losses before, I mean, you get cut or whatever she's planning on doing. Good luck. And he's gonna hit him again.
Okay.
He's still conscious. I need him to not be conscious.
Yeah. Hits and crits. Is this
Yay.
Dark and Whispers again?
Yes, this is Dark and Whispers again.
Okay.
That'll be 12.
12 points of damage. Anything else?
No, because I feel like technically my direct attack would have to be with the other one, and I don't want
Correct.
that to happen.
Oh.
So, with that, he kind of just is like, why won't you fucking go to sleep? Okay, anyways, Whimsy, get him. And we'll walk behind Whimsy.
End of his turn, he rolls surprisingly high. That's a 20.
I shouldn't have moved.
Yeah, that succeeds. That is at the end of their turn, so we should be at least safe for another round.
As the paralysis ends,
He's still blind.
is blind, but he is clearly panicking as he says, wait, Whimsy, wait.
Oh, good, you're back. Now I get to hear you scream.
We don't do that because, you know, we don't want to have a record here.
Whimsy, you're up.
Okay, how's he looking now?
Pretty hurt. He can probably take a couple more, but not much more. Below half, for sure.
Okay.
He is also still blind, which is really funny to me. He first, like, everything was, oh, he can't see one of his targets, He gets trapped. And then he gets blinded, and now he's not trapped, but he's still fucking blind. This guy's not having a good time.
Boy, okay. Oh. Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna... We're just gonna use all of them. Honestly, I mean, it makes sense. She's really pissed. We're gonna do a 5th level Chromatic Orb.
Okay, roll the hit.
I have advantage because they're blind, right?
Yes.
Is that how that works? Okay.
Yes, that is, in fact, how that works.
Well, yeah. 24.
Hits, roll damage.
Okay. Let me see if I surge. I do not.
No surge.
All right. So that is going to be a total of a flat 50 damage.
Okay. That brings us to Skamon.
I mean, you said wait, if you're willing to, you know, keep talking. I'm curious. I'm not the one you have to worry about, but I'm curious. He is gonna slip forward again and hit him again with Darkened Whispers. Same thing. Just kind of
Roll to hit.
Picking up. It does end of my next turn, so he's still blind, so I have advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice. That is dog shit, and I don't think that hits. 20.
Misses.
Damn. Okay, he's going to use his funky little thing to try and redo that exact thing. Because I can, and that's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural 20!
It definitely hits and crits. Roll damage.
Healthy, yes, Thea.
That's an 18 on his con save.
Fuck, that does succeed. That's since it's is it 12? Nope, 14 again.
14. Okay.
And that was technically still the first attack because
Yep.
I like Gloomstalker. I love this
Because
thing where I can
Gloomstalker
just
is
say
fun.
no.
Mm-hmm.
Where I can just say no to missing, and I can potentially miss again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit him again. The
Yeah.
same thing. I'm literally just hitting this guy in the fucking head, with a blade, and I'm walking around him while I do this. So I'm just like hitting him one side, hitting him from the other. It's just like boom, bang, bang, boom. I'm disorienting this motherfucker and probably giving him brain.
Discombobulate.
Pretty much. Okay, that would have been that. Or, so 22,
Hits.
because I don't think the natural 1 would hit. I like rolling with advantage, it's fine. I need another con save.
Constitution saving throw 17.
Oh. Nope, that does save. Fuck. Yeah. That's how D&D works. That does save. Well,
Still
what is
roll
the
damage.
number? I'm still rolling damage. 6. That's the number. Fuck.
As you hit him again, he is looking very weak. As he says, "Wait, please wait. Killing me. It won't do anything. It won't. You know it will just send me back to the Feywild. You know your efforts are worthless. Please."
Scanlan would like drape his arms, like not as a grapple, but just kind of like drape his arms around Kirai for a second.
Yeah.
And kind of whisper in his ear, "Maybe. However, that would mean you'd have to find your way back to this plane before we leave it. And I mean, planar travel here is not supposed to be possible. Xana's an outlier, he doesn't count. So, good luck with that." And while he's still blind, Simon's gonna take that opportunity to disappear. And by that I mean just like walk away.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He has wings, but is the door locked?
The door?
The door to. I mean, I'm assuming we're in like an apartment. Is there like a door? Is it?
There's a door on the other side of the room, but it's not like an apartment. It's a very large, empty space.
Very empty space. Okay. But is the door locked?
The door is like 60 feet away.
I can't tell if it's locked then.
No.
Okay, cool. In that case, Scanlan is going to go stand in the way of the, like... Do I want to be out of it? No, okay. So he's not actually going to leave melee range of this guy in case he tries to run, but he is going to stand in between Kirai and the window. Because this motherfucker got wings, and I don't need him jumping out a window.
Okay.
So. And then he can see.
Kurai... Kurai's going to attempt one last thing as he turns to Whimsy and says, "Don't you want to know who's after you?"
Oh.
Scammer just raises his hand. I don't know. You should delay killing him so we can learn that first.
I feel like she already has, like, another cold magic orb brewing, like, in her hand, but stops. I feel like he can feel, like, the cold energy, from where he's at, even with being blind, probably knowing that it's about to come, but she does stop for just a moment.
Well, your options are either to not tell me and die, or tell me and maybe die. So I guess that's really up to you.
If you let me go, the next time we meet, I will tell you.
Before or after you kill her?
Kirai, you adorable little son of a bitch. You really think that's gonna work on me? No. You tell me right now, otherwise I'm just gonna kill you. But it's like you said, you're not gonna die, so...
Honestly, I'd rather wish I did. I do not want to face my father like this. Not as a failure.
Oh, daddy issues? Same, man, same. Yeah, I really want to kill you now.
Also, as a failure, motherfucker who's failed twice to kill a target that barely knows how to survive. It's a dig on both of you, I want you to know.
To be clear, it does not seem like Whimsy is surrendering, right?
Oh. Absolutely not, no.
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna disengage and dash and fly out the window.
Motherfucker, I forgot he can do that.
So he's going to fly,
Skamon was guarding the window in case he did that, right?
Yeah, but Skamon didn't have an action to ready, and he disengaged first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he's gonna fly 90 feet out and up, through the window. And since he's no longer in melee range, on his next turn, he'll be able to do 135 feet in a single turn. So, Whimsy, you have one turn to strike him down.
All right, she's gonna go to that.
He does not look like he can take a single hit at this point.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, she's gonna go on over to that window. And how far away is he?
About 90 feet.
90 feet. Okay. Well, would you look at that? Chromatic Orb has a 90-foot range.
I think that's why he said. I think that's why. Pretty sure.
No, he just has a
right.
45-foot movement speed. He can move exactly 90 feet with a single dash.
Okay.
Cool. Well, that works out perfectly.
Yeah.
She's definitely gonna try to do that, and he's still blind, right? Or did he?
No, the blindness. He saved against both of Skamon's attacks during Skamon's last turn, and the blindness wears off at the end of Skamon's turn.
Okay.
I'm annoyed.
All right. Let me see. Okay. Hell yeah, this should still hit. Let me do math. 26.
Hits, roll damage. He's not at a lot of health, but theoretically he could survive this.
Okay. Let me see if I surge too. That is a surge.
Okay. Let's do damage first and then roll a d100.
Okay.
Okay. Um. 35 cold damage.
I did say theoretically.
Yeah.
As you...
Is that not enough?
No, that is more than enough. Plenty more than enough.
Okay, good.
Which is why I said... Yeah, anyway. As you hurl this, blast, this cold orb of energy, it meets its mark, as you see, Kurai begin to plummet from the sky, and as he crashes into the ground, there is a poof of kind of winter energy, and his body is gone as he is dispelled back into the Feywild.
Whimsy is an angry little son of a bitch. She's gonna like scream out the window for everyone to hear. As
Scamon's
she
gonna attempt to stop her from actually being like overly visible from the window at this point.
All right. Well, she's screaming out. At least you get to meet your dad, and then we surge.
And roll a D100.
Oh no, okay. I was gonna say Scamon attempts to like pull Whimsy like into himself just to like muffle the scream a little bit and calm her down. And then and then she surged.
No
You'll still kind
fucking
of do
way.
Did
What?
you get the same thing again?
No, 69.
Nice!
Yo!
Scamon is the
Scamon's
only
still
creature
dead.
within 30 feet of you. Oh god.
Oh no, and I was trying to do something nice.
Oh
the way you
no,
said
that doesn't prevent that. In fact, that makes it more likely for him to, as he is charmed by her until the end of her next turn.
Oh no.
You are
Oh,
charmed
okay.
by Whimsy for 6 seconds.
Okay, I will say Scamon did, kind of grab Whimsy a bit, and listening out for sirens to make sure we don't get caught here, kind of pulls her in, for a hug, and we'll kind of wrap, his wings around her. Fuck. How close are the sirens?
They are really close now.
These motherfuckers are so slow. Always.
Okay.
They're always slow.
You realize each round of combat is 6 seconds. This combat lasted not even 30 seconds.
I know, I'm just complaining.
Alright. Don't know how this would fucking work! Tell me she wouldn't do this. Tell me she wouldn't do it.
What?
I mean, she doesn't know this is an effect, but I do feel like while he's charmed, she would be... she would say something along the lines of, like, especially as, like, Scamon is, hugging her and she's kind of taking a few deep breaths, like, she'll just kind of mumble out, "A kiss to make me feel better."
How exactly does being charmed work, Talon?
You are generally more agreeable to the charmer, but you don't necessarily have to do absolutely everything they say, but you are more inclined to do so, especially if it would not hurt you or would help them.
I'm flipping a coin, hold on. It landed on yes, he would. Okay. He kind of... You hear a slight, chuckle, and then he kisses you on the top of your head.
Oh, it's close enough. Fuck yes, this is a win.
That's where we're going to end tonight's session. As the police arrive, taking witness statements as a couple of the officers make their way up to where the shooter was seen to find Skamon and Whimsy, both clearly injured. Witness statements corroborating that they were the victims of the attack. And the two getting off with a promise from the officers that they will try to find the one responsible. Thank you all for coming to listen to my tale. And I really look forward to seeing you all next time. Goodbye for now, my friends.